We're live!
Hello.
I don't feel very alive.
We have a really special episode today, because it's not Tale of the Veil!
It's not Tale of the Veil, and it's not
It's
even
Heathenlands!
D&D.
We're not even thinking about Atlanta's still dead.
Oh. Well,
I really
Yeah, that's
am.
old news. We're not thinking about that today.
well, now I'm depressed. Yeah, so...
It's a nice 2 weeks to just sit on it and be like, oh my god, I'm dead.
Is this our first time streaming not playing D&D?
I think
it is.
Yeah.
Or aside from Fallout, which I suppose
Oh,
was
right,
yeah,
yeah.
Fallout was technically a weird
was
thing of D20 Modern.
GURPS, right?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't GURPS. GURPS is
I don't
worse.
know. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, so basically this system slash setting is something I've been doing for like the last year. It's basically super heavy modded D&D mixed in with the Star Wars FFG, because those are the two things I've played a lot. But it ends up making this, and so we're gonna play a little one shot and test it out because it hasn't ever been played yet. Yeah. So
We're
I'm
in
gonna,
alpha testing.
Yeah, alpha testing, right? So things are gonna break, things are gonna go wrong, but I'm prepared.
We're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun with it.
So I'm gonna read the prompts just so that the story is laid down, and then we're gonna go through your characters and see what's going on there. So,
Cool.
summers at the Cross Estate have always been a staple. Ever welcoming, Willem Cross hosted his extended family every year and was dedicated to raising not only his children, but the ones close as well. He's a well-traveled man and adorned his estate with trophies from his hunting days in the Serpent Mountains. Had a massive library and a well-stocked lake, a well-kept hedge maze, and a garden. And employed good chefs. He liked the luxuries of life, no doubt, but also took his time to teach hard work, often giving children tasks around the house to complete by the summer's end so that they could see their own touch on the estate, and they come back and see it every summer after, whether it's teaching them how to taxidermy their own animals or add another section to the maze. He was stern but fair, tolerated as much as he could bid. Cross's wife sadly died years ago with the birth of his last child. Looking at you, Ryan. But before then, they lived happily. Joanna Cross was quite the lady and a fan of the arts. She knew how to play the piano, painted wonderful still lifes, and sewed beautiful tapestries. Cross kept her memory alive with a large portrait done after her death hung in the foyer. In the halls of the estate are smaller portraits of a long-running family going back generations. Though most of the family fortune is old money, Willem was taught early that it would not last, particularly due to the Blight's influence, which is this thing sweeping across the continent, making people very bad. It's basically the plague in his early years, and he was quick to buy factories in Arcadia, which is the kingdom we're in, and so has received steady income from the city ever since. It wasn't uncommon for him to make trips out to the city for a few weeks to check on them. It was no surprise when he announced he needed to go one summer night, though quite suddenly and rushed. He forgot his favorite hat, and so into the pouring rain, he ran off into his business. So it is dark, stormy. About 7 o'clock p.m. Dinner's been served. The servants that have left for the day are gone, and it's really only like you guys. And because it's summer, the families of the servants, like, they live off-site there. So really the only person here is Sydney's character as far as that goes. So...
I'm sorry, Artem, you mentioned earlier a portrait, and I was picturing, like, a family portrait, but maybe, like, the Crosses are very, like, progressive, so they have their butlers in with the portrait, but since they're all normal human-sized... they just stretch out of the they're just out of frame.
Yeah,
there's this
100%.
beautiful painting of the family, and behind them you see a torso that goes out of frame.
Okay, so let's introduce your characters one by one. Starting over the left here with Victor.
My name is Dr. Victor Willem Cross II. I've been off making a name for myself, following in my father's footsteps, adventuring around this big, beautiful, crazy place. Not a whole lot to say. I'm tall, blonde, handsome, steely eyes, and trained by the best, I think.
Well,
My dad, you know?
Your father was very skilled. And just so I can place you, where do you imagine your character would be following dinner, like evening relaxation time?
Well, I very recently came back, probably within a few days, so I'd probably be in whatever room I'm staying in, just kind of like moving things around to my liking.
Okay, so I will put you in the guest bedroom. Oops, so you're in the top left of the screen. All right, next on the family docket is Richard's character.
Yeah, David Cross. Unlike some who like to go off adventuring and such, some people have to think about the future of the company and the factories and such, so, you know, not everybody gets to have fun. Some people have to make sure things are running smoothly. So, I work at the factories, but I do get some fun in some, in my spare time. I have spent quite a deal doing one-on-one fencing, sword and board competition. That's kind of my hobby of choice. But besides that, I spend most of my time doing kind of middle management stuff. Like middle managing either one factory or maybe two. I don't know. I will probably be spending my time. I didn't see anywhere that I could put skills in bookkeeping, but I would have if I didn't. He's gonna go push
you didn't make bookkeeping a skill.
I'm really upset by this.
Technology, I guess.
Come on, man! You gotta think of these things.
The system is broken.
Well,
the system's really broken already. I didn't get my bookkeeping thing.
So I guess you would be in the library then? Or do you mean like
library, or is there like a study or a desk or something where papers would be?
Ah, okay.
Official documents.
Yeah.
So, you're not really allowed in Willem's personal study. He keeps that.
God damn it, father!
Are you stuck in the secretary's room, like right outside of the main office?
You know, I'm looking at it. There is not a secondary study, but the dining room has a fairly large table that you can.
Okay, fine. I'll just go do important business work at the dining room table.
Yep.
Thanks, father. This is so typical.
Like a common
Typical.
peasant man.
Sorry about last year's accounts. It's just a little gravy. But you know what? It's fine. The dinner was fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting some work done at the dining room table. That's my character.
Further down the family line is Ryan's character.
My name is Green Cross. I am the youngest of the Cross children. I'm about 19. I was gifted seems the wrong word. I'm different than the others. I mostly stay indoors. I read a lot of books. I have a certain set of abilities that make my existence dangerous. The heathens are not exactly welcome in these lands, but it's never... Father has never outright condemned me for it. Actually, a few years ago, he gave me a pendant, a cross, that belonged to our mother. A silver chain with a cross. I don't know if it's meant to represent our religion, suppress my abilities, or it's a symbol of our family. It's a little unclear. I spend most of my time indoors, reading books. That's it about me. I'm really not terribly interesting.
Okay. And where would Kareen be after supper? Where would she be hanging?
She would probably be in her room reading a book, kind of using the... I guess we have lights? We have electricity down?
Yes, there is electricity in this estate. You're very fancy.
And she's reading a very thick textbook somewhere, kind of just enjoying the sound of the rain.
Okay, so then you're probably up. You're up on the second floor, which is up on the map in your room. Also, I should say this now. I didn't make this map, and for whatever reason, like, it's real hard to find mansions and manors that are actually large. And this one just has a bunch of random ass Cthulhu tentacles up on like the second floor. They're not actually there.
Oh, okay, great.
Liar!
They're not actually there. Okay, and now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Sydney's character.
Oh, burn!
Sydney's gonna introduce herself in this voice, in her own voice, because I needed more time to figure out what voice. Also, I inhaled water, so it's hard. Anyway,
I just thought my rendition was choking you up.
no, the typical mother really got me. It really got me. My name is Solvas. I am I look like a dude, but I am the daughter of the family's, or Mr. Cross's bodyguard. We've been with the family for a really long time, ever since I was a child. And I've basically grown up with the Cross children, but in totally different position, in more of a service position. I'm 10 feet tall because I'm a boss. I am a Pangor because I am also a boss. And I'm just wandering the halls after Willem left, just kind of maybe looking down the road to see if he changed his mind in the storm. Just checking on windows and doors and stuff like that, just
couple questions for our interesting friend here.
Oh my god, I died.
Sydney, how old's your character?
I have her set at 24, I believe.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Artem, what age do you think she would have crossed over from like childhood friends to like, oh hey, you kind of work for our family now?
Well, they reach maturity at 10. That's like their adulthood.
Okay.
But are there child labor laws in your world is what we're really asking.
Oh, no, of course there are.
So
This is
she'd
a
be working
lawless
for us
part.
pretty early.
Yeah, well, not early for them, but yeah, so I imagine somewhere around like 10 to 13 would have been like work. But at the same time, like, the Crosses are fairly peaceful, so even though she's a bodyguard for the family, it's mostly just like accompanying you guys when you go places, and no one really hassles you that much. She takes care of like the odd drunk or beggar, but it's not like she's ever like killed a man.
Yeah.
That you know of.
But does she like open doors for us or other little things like that?
I imagine because she's been there that long, like, it is much more of a casual servitude. Like,
Okay.
and like, she would also get paid too. Like,
Right.
Yeah. But it's also the sort of thing where, like, if she needed something, she could even go to Willem and ask him for things, and he would most likely say yes, just because she's been with the family for so long.
Me and Willem are tight. He's good
Okay.
people.
Yeah. So she doesn't necessarily wait on you guys hand and foot,
Mm-hmm.
but she is, she's stemming the line.
I'm just
just
curious
like,
about
oh,
the
shit,
power
you gonna give me that?
dynamic is for moving forward. That's all.
Yeah. So you're wandering the halls?
Yep.
Okay. Well, funny enough, as
Oh, God.
I'll put you like over here. So
Every time.
scary. Man, I don't know what it looks like to you guys because I can't even see the walls. So, yeah.
Let's just say that when she creeps up, it's terrifying. It's like, oh shit, that's huge.
I
So-
don't see you guys.
It's about an hour passes as you're into whatever you're doing, whether you're putting away your things into the nice guest bedroom or whatnot.
I was actually gonna ask, like, is it weird that I wasn't sure how long ago it was? Like, this is like he literally just left, right?
You know, I mean, with how old you are, you might have left like 10 years ago or something, and you've come back.
No, I mean Dad. Dad just left.
Yes, he left like tonight in a hurry. Like ran
If
out.
that's the case, and it was weird, right? It wasn't normal.
It was more urgent than normal. In fact, Richard's character would have probably been like, "What's wrong at the factory?" and like try to get in good graces. He's like, "I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it." And left.
I think the opposite then. I'm in my room putting things, like packing things, getting a bug out bag ready, and like gearing up to go out on an adventuring trip and figure out what the shit's going on.
Oh, okay.
So like I can make my way into the hall whenever like drama's about to happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, thankfully, all of you are fairly close to where there are windows. So, as you all are doing your respective things, something very odd happens. There's the random flashes from the thunder, very, very heavy downpour rain. And all of a sudden, there's a very, very bright strike of lightning. As in the, like, that was 500 feet away. And it is red. So the whole house just flashes red for a second. And immediately after, there is loud bang at the door.
I'm gonna race through the halls.
Banging like at the door or just banging outside?
Like at the front
I think it's
door.
like thunderous. So, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Navigate around this damned house.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up from my chair and kind of peek my head through and.
Is there like a what's it called? A landing somewhere that I can peer up from the second floor?
Yeah. So
Wait, which floor am I on actually?
You see all this blurry stuff? That's like a balcony overlooking the first floor.
Okay, then
So
yeah.
I can put you like on the first floor so that you can see, but you'll be above on the second floor.
Alright, get out of here. Oh Jesus. How do I get
You're close.
This
You're in
is
the
a
bathroom.
good music choice by the freaking.
You're in the storage space.
Thank you.
I can't get through. I see it, but I can't get through.
Man, the adventurer can find his way through his house.
David's gonna let Sulfus get the door.
Yeah. So I'll move.
Before just opening it, I would like to, if there's windows near the door, like peek outside real quick. Just
Yeah. You.
make sure.
It's very hard to see because it's really dark outside. And like this is the type of electricity where there's electricity in the house. There's no porch lights, right?
Right.
And there is, in fact, a man like hunched over, leaning against the door, so you can just barely see his back, and you see a trench coat.
Who is it?
See.
I don't know.
Someone?
I'll move you guys to the first floor, like, and you guys will be on the landing, just so that you can see things.
Yeah.
So
Stay back there, and I'll open the door.
you guys are
No,
testing.
you
Slowly.
get back.
Not just like, haha, but like slowly open door.
No, get somewhere where you're safe. Oh, yes. Well, I've got
I'm
your
the
back.
armored one. I have built-in armor, bro.
Yeah, he is armored.
I'll cover your back, and I'll pull out this like revolver with this black handle that you guys have never seen me have before. I think like maybe I walked in with it, but it was packed in my bags. Like when I left, it was like a sword maybe, but like pull out this big fucking gun, this nice revolver, and like I've got your back.
Victor, put that away. You're gonna escalate things.
David, get behind something.
I'm behind you,
Well, I'm not very good cover. you
like
know?
my whole life.
We've got no time for that. So, okay.
This thing, hype.
The game doesn't even progress. It's just this.
It's just this.
Put the freaking revolver behind your back.
Fine. I'll kind of like
We'll see.
take more prestige pose with the gun behind my back. So
I'm gonna look up and see if curious little Kareen is around somewhere.
Yeah, if there's a stairwell or something, I'm definitely like kind of poking around a corner, but not engaging.
Yeah. So, as Solvus opens the door cautiously, she can see huddled against the door and breathing heavily, an older man. He does not have the crossbow as he does in this picture, but he is decked out like
I shoot him!
armor.
No,
And
this isn't one of your adventures.
Not yet, it's
Sydney,
not.
make a perception check for me.
all
Ooh,
an
first
adventure,
roll, first
brother.
roll. This is it, guys. This is it.
This is where we see how this is going.
Am I perceptive?
Ready
Okay, so
for
I
the
roll
nat
with
one.
willpower. And I only have a +1.
Oh!
Oh
Very
god.
nice!
All right. Wait, was that from Sydney or is that from? Oh, did
That was not me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what are you rolling for, Ryan?
Corrine has like dinner plates for eyes right now. Just
I mean, from around the corner, you can see.
Yeah, that's-
wow. Okay.
Fuck!
That's
I'm done!
I'll say
I was like,
this.
use my inspiration point.
yeah, I'll start with them, right?
So Sydney, you don't notice anything, but Ryan, I'll give it to you just because it's really high. You can see, perhaps due to certain things that is interesting to your character, that you can almost sense it. You can see little droplets of blood falling to the ground under his feet, like as you peek around the corner,
Where are they dropping from?
like from his chest, stomach area. But he's like huddled over.
Does he
So
have?
it's like beneath his cloak, and you just it's
Yeah,
just-
you notice it because like you have an attuned sense to it. You're like, that, you know. All right, so I'll take us back, or actually I'll just leave it on him for now. I never used these before. So he looks up at the Pangor. He's like, "Where's Willem?"
You should have
He's-
passed him on your way in, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step in front of my brother here and try to take command of the situation.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here right now. How can we help you?
The name's Dr. Victor Willem Cross II. I'm
Oh my god, he doesn't care.
here to help.
Wait, you're a doctor.
What can I do for you? Yes. I guess I'll roll a perception check to see if I notice any
Yeah,
bleeding.
roll a. Now that he says that, he like sort of straightens up a little bit. So
You know what?
everybody
Fine.
nearby
You want a
can roll
William?
perception.
There he is. Yeah, take a William.
I love this. It's built-in stuff. All right, I think I've got a +3.
Yeah, everybody nearby can roll perception now that he's like standing up a little bit.
Can I roll it again?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah,
I was so
we can
brave.
all tell he's bleeding.
It's very clear. Not only is he bleeding, there is about a fist-sized hole, like where his guts are, and it's
Dear Lord,
coming
solve
out
us.
quick.
Okay, William, I take what I said back. You should go catch him up.
Dear Lord, Solvus, take his coat. Welcome him in.
He doesn't
David,
so much
find
walk
some-
in as
find some
he
shoes.
falls in a little bit.
Pick him up and move him to like at the Chase Lounge or something, or the chair off to the side in the foyer.
Oh, put something on that. Put something on that. No.
And
Doreen,
Why don't you go ahead and put your coat down, then? Huh?
Doreen, hot towels.
Just don't rest him on a rug or a couch of any kind. Just the stone floor is good.
So there are waiting rooms to the like the wings over here.
I walk to a waiting room and I find the fanciest couch in there,
No,
and I'm gonna put him down there,
Laid
nice
out
and nice
onto
and
the
cushy.
no, don't do that.
In
Let me in the door.
Now,
Let
If
me
you guys
in.
get stuck a little bit, by the way, let me know and I can move your character.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
so I'm going to
Oh, wait,
assume
no, I
I
gotta-
have some sort of medical tools. I couldn't find them.
Yeah, I
but
haven't
it's
had
like,
a chance to do the general list, but like it's
Mhm.
basically the same thing as the D&D like medicine kit.
Okay, cool. I'll just add that. Yeah, it's one of these things where I'm going to kind of assume as we go, like
all over that
this.
couch.
Yeah. So are you like standing over top of him?
Who, me?
Works.
What?
Yes.
I think I just put him down, and then I try to back up, but the room is little,
Yeah.
so it's not so much like an active choice to stand over him as it is like I can't get out of here because people are blocking the door.
Yeah.
I explicitly said not the couch.
Victor,
He's
if you're,
injured.
if you're looking over him, make me a medicine check.
Gladly. Oh, jeez.
Your father prefers hospitality, by the way.
Okay. So, Victor, as you look at him and you take a moment, you realize very alarmingly this is not going to be a patch job because the hole is quite large. And as you start looking, you realize there are organs straight missing at this point.
Ooh.
I'm gonna,
This
like,
man is going to
glance up and look
die.
him dead in the eyes and look back. Just
He's
kind of
going
like,
to die in like the next couple of minutes.
I poisoned.
Okay, just what happened? And I'm going to apply pressure. So I know there's nothing I can really do at this point, right?
You know that he is a goner. Like anything you do would just be like to make him feel better.
Cool. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, while he's talking, what I'm going to be doing is applying pressure. I like grab David's hand and pull him over and like apply pressure with him, and then like go back to my bag, pull out some like painkillers and stuff, and start giving him a low enough dosage where it's like going to numb him immediately, but where he's still lucid and can talk until it seems like we're done, and then I'm going to give him a nice, big, comfortable.
A pillow over his
send-off.
face and tell him to go to sleep.
But
No, I think it more medicinal.
Who did this to you? What on earth happened?
Sorry. Okay. So he like looks at you all and he starts coughing up blood. He's like, and he can sort of tell from the looks on your face. He's like, God damn it, I'm not gonna make it, am I?
No, so tell us quickly.
Oh no.
I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look great, friend.
Is he a
But
robot?
what can you tell us?
A
What's
little
your
bit of
name?
robot, and you got really soft, also.
Okay, hold
Phrasing.
on. Let me fix that real quick.
Ha!
That happens to a lot of people, I swear.
What doesn't happen to me?
But, oh, yeah, me neither. Just, a lot of people.
Just lots of people.
You
but not me.
know, not me, no, obviously, right? Like, yeah, me neither. Is it getting warm in here?
He's dying, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's your name, friend?
Okay, sorry. Is that better?
That's better.
Yep.
Cool. So he looks up at you and like he knows he's gonna go, and he grabs at Victor's shirt and leans closer. And he's like, "They're coming. You've got to find the ritual, and he just like flops back.
Find the ritual?
Yes.
Huh.
I think the more important thing was that he also said they're coming.
Yeah.
Victor, is he gone?
I'm gonna check for a pulse, assuming.
I'm going to the front door. I'm locking it. I'm checking windows. He said they're coming. I'm concerned.
Okay.
So,
as you're checking the windows,
excuse me.
I'll move it forward.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can tell his pulse has dropped. He must have been bleeding for a good like 10 minutes before he even got here.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the rest of that comfy dose and I guess say goodbye. I will also check him for identification.
Real quick,
So you have-
let me do the perception first. And
Yeah.
So yeah, Sydney perception.
Oh, my.
Actually, he's dead, so you're not gonna have any trouble searching him. As you like look over his body and check him for identification, you do find you don't find any identification, but as you like open up his shirt a little bit and check, and it's already ripped, obviously. You do see this.
He's ripped,
red-
yeah? Tell me more about how I take his shirt off.
But he has this red lightning bolt tattoo that like starts at his chest and obviously gets ripped up wherever the hole is. With that 3, you don't see anything outside. It is very dark and storming. It's hard to see.
I'm gonna look out as well.
Okay, make me a perception.
And while I'm looking, I'm just gonna say, good job, Solvas. You managed to ruin our couch for 30 seconds of comfort.
Well, your father here, he would prefer him on the couch. And then I'm going to walk away to go check windows, make sure they're locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I pop in, I'm gonna say, damn it, David, have a heart! And kind of push him out of the way and also peek out. I'm very much doing that I've got it. I can't let other people.
Anybody who does look out the window, make me a perception check. Richard, you don't see anything. It's really coming down hard.
Yeah, David is, after not seeing anything, he's gonna go over to whoever. Is there a sink in the kitchen?
Yeah. There's not really great plumbing out here. It is a very old house. It's a wonder that they got electricity installed. But there is a bucket of clean water that they use that they replenish daily.
I'm gonna start washing myself, and then I'm gonna head up to my room.
I'm gonna catch David when he goes there.
Okay.
No one manages to see anything outside.
It's
And
dark, guys. It's fine.
I'll
It's
shut
not just
and
me.
I'll shut and bolt the door.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scrub the blood off. Like, some even got on my sleeve. Ugh.
I think I'll rejoin you and pull some like alcohol swabs out of my bag and start cleaning you off as well.
No,
Surgeon.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're obviously agitated.
Yeah, there's a guy who was bleeding all over the place who just came in, and he gave very cryptic information. And so now we gotta go do something about that when it's freaking dark out. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. Once I finish washing my hands, I'm going upstairs, I'm putting my armor on.
Excellent. That sounds appropriate. Hey, did you? The lightning was red, correct?
It was blinding.
Blinding and red.
I wasn't paying attention. Was it?
I thought it was, but
Okay, I guess it was then.
I'll enter the room.
the
Okay.
guy had a red tattoo, a red lightning bolt tattoo on his chest, and knocked on our door seconds after a red lightning bolt appeared. That can't be coincidence, can it?
I guess everybody's right now.
Is teleportation to magic a thing that we would know about?
No. Magic in this setting in general is very, very taboo. It's the sort of thing where, like, all the books that were on magic have been burned. Everybody that they knew was doing magic has been exiled to another continent.
Maybe he came in via the lightning rail.
David.
Yeah.
Brother, what did he mean by they? He said they were coming. Does Father have enemies, or what is he talking about?
What do I know about that?
You would be very surprised if he has enemies that weren't just, like, asshole businessmen. He's fairly well liked in the community.
Yeah, I've never seen any complaints beyond the usual competition of business, but this looks like cultist shit or something. I don't know, this doesn't seem like Father at all.
In my travels, have I encountered many cultists?
You haven't encountered cultists, but if you've been traveling the Heathenlands, you've met, like, tribes of people that have done magic. They're very reluctant to talk to anybody from the mainland.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine a lot of my travels have been to either help with convoys to the shipyards in the west, or to the markets in the east, maybe even the Holy City.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, on the mainland, you wouldn't really have seen much of anything. In the Heathenlands, the brief times you've been there, they don't like outsiders. So it's hard to talk to anybody that's done that. Unless you, like, physically walk in and be like, hey, I want to talk to your tribe.
Right.
Kareem, I don't know what this is all about, but I do know that you should get upstairs into your room, lock the door, and maybe even put a dresser up in front of it or something.
You sure?
I didn't realize you were calling the shots now.
Yeah, I have been, ever since you left. And with that, I'm just gonna walk on out, head to my room.
I'm gonna go back to Sulfus. She'll keep me safe.
She will. Has he been like that the whole time?
What do you mean?
You know, kind of.
He works very hard. He's had to do a lot.
Put you upstairs.
Aha.
That makes sense.
This is your room.
I take it there's gotta be some kind of dresser or something that I get.
Dressers.
There's gotta be somewhere that my armor's like hanging up, and I'm putting it on.
I'll
So
find
they-
Sulfus.
They can do their RP for a while, because I am gonna be busy putting on armor, which takes a while.
I think it was a nice, short, and sweet one. It was, yeah,
So
he's
that's-
been busy.
Yes, dear.
Do you have any idea what they mean about the they? Did you see his chest? What was going on there? Have you seen anything like that before?
I haven't, and honestly, you probably shouldn't have seen it either.
Actually, Sydney.
I have.
You, at the mention, because you weren't actually in the room when they found the
When they were
red
discussing,
lightning. Yeah. You have only seen that symbol once, and it was on a book.
And the library.
At the library!
Library!
Solvus, if it's alright with you, I'd like to stay close to you until at least the storm passes.
Of course. Why don't you come with me to the library? How about that?
I would like that.
Okay, let's go.
And I'm going to Father's office, study.
One
Surely
more
he's got
quick
something.
check at the door to be like, yo, this bitch is locked, and then go.
Yeah, Father...
Typical Sydney after a horror movie.
The father's study is over here. I'll just point it out, but it is locked. Like, he keeps it private to himself. Like, he's got important stuff in there, and he keeps it locked.
Damn it, Father. Of course, we're looking for information, and you've got to hide it from us, don't you? I'm going to rummage through my pockets, see if I have any keys or barring keys. It's a stretch to think that I would have some sort of lockpicks in my inventory, right? Like in my adventures, I probably wouldn't have come across them for one reason or another.
I mean, you might have come across them, but is your character the sort of person who would be, who
Break
would,
into his father's study.
Yeah. Well, is he the type of character to have thieves' tools at all?
Not yet. Not yet, I'm not.
Yeah, so unless you want to break through the door, probably not.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. So Solvus and Kareen, do they go to the library?
Yes, and when we get there, I'll take out my key. I'll open it up.
Is this the library? Oh, it is.
Oh, I didn't even know where it was. I was just running around.
Yeah, if you guys mention a place, I'll take you to it, because obviously, like, you're
Thank
supposed
you.
to know the layout, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so over in the corner here, there is one part of the shelf that is locked off, and it's got, like, the really rare, expensive tomes. And they're old. They're the sort of thing where, like, if your father had ever looked at them, he would take out with white gloves and, like, gently open it, because the shit could fall apart, essentially.
Ooh. And that's where it is, huh? The lightning bolt. Is it on the spine of one?
Yeah, there is one book that has basically a gold spine and a red lightning bolt on it. It does not have an author, and it has no title.
I'll just kind of point at it with a claw, just kind of tap the glass.
Give me one moment, and I'm gonna go to the side and get my gloves. And then I'll take the key and unlock the glass and open it, and very, very gently pull out the book and bring it to the table.
So, as you pull it out and you bring it to the table, you have this strange feeling that the book does not weigh like what a book should. It is very, very light.
I'll flip it open.
And as you do, you realize that it is actually a hollowed out book. And on the inside, the only thing that's there is basically a little riddle, basically written in your father's handwriting on the back cover on the inside of the hollowed out part. And I will show this to the players. So it is now in the handouts. Hopefully it is.
Winged serpent's vision, cast out on verdant water, a caring mother's mission to keep everything safe, and locked away where secrets stay, under pain and past and home, by three kings of salvation, in circles to the soul. What does that mean?
Well, you don't have a lot of time to contemplate what it means, because everybody in the house can hear the smashing of windows. Very, very
Oh! Alright,
Is it Where is it from my location?
From downstairs. It is downstairs, and from your location, it sounds like it's coming from the wing with the library, but in the sitting room. So essentially
southwest?
Yes, southwest from you.
Nice.
Immediately south of Solvus and Curry.
I draw my...
next room.
I draw my...
shit. Okay.
Like over this way?
Yeah.
Okay, I draw my pistol, my revolver, and like hit that corner for cover, and like pop around and aim down. Whoa! What are these? What are these?
As you round the corner,
Those are my chocolates!
and you peek in to the... Here, wait. Let me grab Richard so that he's on the... I imagine he would have gotten at least to the staircase. So I put you back down at the first floor.
Cool, thanks.
As you round the corner and you look down, you see these thin, gangly-looking people, or at least you think they look like people, but there's something very strange about them. They're very lanky, very, very thin, gaunt, like almost as if like you've seen malnourished beggars before, and they look worse than that. Yeah, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
I swear this drug epidemic is getting out of control.
I got your number, man.
Alright,
you guys should be...
I think...
You guys should be able to hear me pretty easily as I'm just clanking down the... Because I'm pretty sure even without the plate, the one below it also has disadvantage on stealth.
So, let me ask you this. Is this plate mail, is this like a suit that was like decorative in the halls that like one day you grew tall enough and you're like, you know what, fuck it, and started like wearing it around?
Oh, no, I think this is something that he like actually uses for competition.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like somewhat showy as well. I'm sure it's got some bling on it.
There is actually a suit of armor in the house, but it is like, it's purely decorative, and like the metal is so thin that it wouldn't actually give you protection if you were to wear it.
Yeah.
So, like,
It might just splinter more and inflict more damage.
yeah, essentially. So
Yeah, but if it's been like 10 years since the older brother has been gone, like I would think that he probably doesn't know that like David actually fights now.
Yeah, I probably don't. And to that effect, like, I would have, when I was packing, I would have, like, pulled my leather buckler out. I would have had my jacket, like, on, but not, like, strapped.
Yeah. I imagine that everybody is, like, everybody that has things for combat, they probably would have gotten them because you just told people were coming.
Yeah.
That's my excuse for not having to deal with donning and doffing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me roll their initiative. Unfortunately, it doesn't auto-add your initiatives because we're not using the sheets like that, which is sad.
You just have to move around the order a little bit.
I'm putting my bladed knuckles on.
Oh,
We're gonna
right,
get
I can
going
move.
here.
What?
can't I?
My littlest sister is a fucking gangster?
No,
yeah,
no, that's
even I'm
Ryan.
surprised
Ryan
by
is your
that.
little
I've been living with
sister.
her.
Oh, right.
You don't even know who your little sister is. You would know that.
Listen,
It's
it's
your
good
Oh,
if you
sorry,
use, okay?
I had a brain fart, not my little sister.
Alright, let me put you all in order real quick. Victor is definitely going first, followed by Solvas. Then we've got these guys. and then-
Ryan, how much do I know about your magic? Would I be like, oh shit, she's defenseless, stand back, or would I be like, yo, this girl can actually wreck some shit?
Well, if you read the PDF, you know that using magic is super illegal.
Yeah, I know that
on another
much.
continent. So I'm not gonna like whip it out anytime soon unless things are really dire.
Okay, I just
So
wasn't
for the-
sure if, like, within the family, was it an open secret, or...
You know about it, but it's not something I like to use, and it's not super offensive.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Victor, you see these gangly-looking people. They have swords drawn, and they're looking around through the house. What do you do? It's your turn.
I'm gonna turn the printer on and then print out that sheet you sent us with
Combat
the
sheet. Yeah.
combat stuff. But in the meantime, shit, it's like I could line up a shot, I could shout a warning, or I could just unload on him. In my offhand, I'm gonna like draw my dagger and kind of do that CQC solid snake thing.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to, I guess, look through this doorway, and I'm gonna see Solvas there, and kind of like give her eyes like trouble, and like lock on where it is and back to her. Yeah.
Are you trying to be stealthy and like not give away your position?
Yeah, because right now I'm just kind of like tucked at the corner. I'm like mostly cover. I'm just kind of peeked out enough to get like a nice bead on them.
Gotcha. So you actually right now have full cover, but go ahead and roll me a stealth check, just to, make sure.
Yeah. Stealth. Cool.
Wow.
So I guess I notice.
Unfortunately, you do peek around the corner, and they don't like immediately rush at you because you've got the drop on them a little bit. But you can tell like one of them makes eye contact with you.
Okay. I'm at that point. I'm just gonna yell, "You guys chose the wrong house!" and pull the trigger.
Okay. Go ahead and make a light firearms check, which is essentially the attacks. You make checks.
Excellent. I've got 1 box of training in that. I've got a +3 total. Looks like an 11.
So, you have a revolver, correct?
Correct.
And revolvers have a fun thing, as do all firearms. It has piercing. So, but unfortunately, you're not actually gonna make it through at all. You shoot, and it basically like just wings it, like past his shoulder, but doesn't actually seem to hit him at all because he's so thin and frail. Like it like goes through the clothing. But they're
so it was a good warning shot. It's just his shoulder wasn't there.
Yes. However, the warning shot kind of falls on deaf ears because they look at you, and it makes this noise. Solvas, it's your turn.
Zambies.
I'm gonna look at Corinne. Corinne, how are you looking, girl? Are you scared right now?
Terrified.
Awesome. First thing that I'm gonna do, and probably the only thing I'll be able to do this round, I would like to flip this table over and give her some viable cover in case anything happens. If she wants to barricade the door when I go out, it's up to her.
Okay.
But I'd like to flip it over to maybe like give her something to crouch behind.
That's a good bodyguard.
That's a movement action to enact with the environment, so you could still do a standard action.
Tight. So, flip table. And I just
You
look
just
at her
can't
and say,
move then?
Yeah, you
Be
can't
careful, dear.
move, but you can do other things.
Okay, cool.
so I cannot move into the hallway?
Well, you could technically use your standard to move again. So yeah, you can.
Okay, I hear you.
It says in movement environment, open door, flip table, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah! I
You
wasn't
said
even
we
looking
could
at
do
it, I
it.
was just like, I want to do this!
Yep.
Yep,
So you can flip it over and then move.
I'm gonna get in... Can I get out of here? Yeah, I can. Boom! I don't even see anybody. Oh, they're right there. I just want to get into the hallway, and I'm gonna actually hold my action until one of them comes out.
Well, your action is to move. Right?
Sorry,
Move
right.
is to-
I'm just gonna get out there and block that door then.
Okay, fair enough.
Got my frickin' bladed knuckles on. We're here to
Nice.
tear shit up.
As you move out, these 3 right here are gonna charge towards you. Now, initially they were thinking that they were gonna, go fight this one dude that has a gun that shot at them, but then you came out and they're like, oh. They are gonna run up at you and attack you. Now, fun thing about this, I can attack with them as a group because they're actually grouped together, so it's just gonna be 1 attack. Basically, groups of enemies have a better chance of hitting you, but they can only make 1 attack.
Okay, I see.
Huh.
Yeah. So there's 3 of them in the group, so it's going to be a +3 on top of their normal to hit. Does 15 hit your armor? What am I doing?
It do.
It do? Okay.
It do.
It'd
I'm
be
gonna
like
double
that
check something.
sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes, but I want to check something real quick. Okay, I only have a +1 to my AC. Yep. Then it do.
Okay, and you're not wearing any armor at all?
I have a, like, as far as stuff went, because, you know, I'm already kind of partially. I had her listed as wearing, like, a jacket kind of cover on her front. So.
Is it leather or what it's made out of? Because armor also gives you damage reduction as well.
It's probably leather, because she's already got enough going on. There's enough bulk happening.
So, they run up at you, they will hit you, and they will deal 6 damage. I forgot that I set up macros for this. So they will do 6 damage as they slash at you, but because you're wearing probably a leather jacket, you will take 1 less.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's real deadly in this game. David, it's your turn.
All right. I'm actually fairly fast. I got 35 movement, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to continue to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get around these guys? Or
Yeah,
am I
I'll
pretty
put
much?
I'll put them into like, squares. There we go. So there is technically a square open right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, you drew the freaking table. I thought suddenly there was blood in that room with you.
Oh.
Goodness
Now I'm
gracious.
behind the table.
I was like, what is that? That's fine.
Okay, so you get up there?
Yeah, so I use my 2 things to push on in there. I'm just like, out of my way, brother. I push past him, and I've got my shield up and my sword ready to go. And I am going to use 1 fatigue. Can I do this? Can I go into a battle trance at the end of the turn and it's still good? Because I didn't attack this turn, but I will be from now on.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I go on in. I figured that he's getting hyped up and into his trance as he's on his way down.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's in there, he's ready to go and tank it up.
All right. So yeah, you get in there, you give a brutal like, ah, and yeah. So as you're there, you will see.
So you fuckers, if you got an attack to make you better, make it on me.
There is one slightly burlier looking guy that moves up, but it can't actually move through because there's no space at the other side of the door at this point. But those that can see it, there is a Malkine there as well.
Yeah,
Ooh.
this dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
And Richard, you can probably see a little bit further in.
Yeah, I can see some archers
Yep,
coming
2
up.
guys move behind the couch and take some cover there. And they're going to try and shoot at you, Richard.
Fun.
They're grouped together. See if they even hit you, though. Well.
Great. Good thing I got resistance to physical damage.
Yeah, so
We're all gonna die.
fun thing.
Also, do I get any damage reduction from my...
You're wearing plate, right?
No, 1 less than that, whatever that is.
So what is your current armor rating, like, before you add it to the 10?
Just the AR below the total?
Yeah.
8.
8? So, you don't take any damage because they shoot at you, but the arrow just thunk and sticks
Boom, right in my
your
shield.
armor. Or your shield, yeah. So, you didn't actually
Good
get
try.
hurt there. The Malkine can't get to you, and it goes to Kareen.
Okay, I just saw
Obviously, if you want in here, I'll totally move.
Solvast. No, not at all. Solvast took a pretty hefty hit. Question, Artem, is there a fireplace in the library?
In the library, no. I'll say no.
Okay. Are there fireplaces in this house?
Mm-hmm. There's a fireplace in the sitting room where they went into. There's a fireplace
Right behind the archers.
in the dining room. There's obviously fire in the kitchen. I believe there's something upstairs that has a fireplace.
Alright, I'd like to keep an eye out for that.
Okay, I'll let you know.
In
when
the
they are.
meantime, is there like a help action, something I can do? Not necessarily inspire Solvast, but I'd like to aid her some way.
Yeah, so there's a few things that you can do. Aid is a +2 to allies within your threat range. So if you get up to Silvas, like next to them, you could give them a +2 on their next check. If you spend a fatigue, you can, or 2 fatigue, you can encourage, which is basically they get +2, but you can do it from further away. Yeah.
How do I get fatigue back?
Breathers, essentially.
All right, then I'd like to spend a fatigue, and I'll shout over the table. Solvas, I don't like to tell you what to do, but please escort those people out of the premises right this moment.
Okay. So,
I'm working on it.
Sydney, you've got +2 on your next check.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Thanks, girl.
And
I'm gonna escort them out. I'm gonna take out the trash. Yeah.
There it is.
And we go to Victor.
Now, question. With the leadership skill, you may inspiration. With skill checks, that does not count as attacks.
Yes,
do
it
they?
does. Attacks
They
are,
do?
Attacks are technically skill checks. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is using that an action or a free action since it's technically verbal?
I believe. Let me see what it is.
Skill check is a standard action.
Well, some of them are. That's
This is a perk.
Yeah.
This is a skill perk.
Which one is it?
It's a leadership perk.
Inspiration. On your turn. Oh,
yes,
since it's a fatigue action, so you can use it. It doesn't take up. Yeah, it's you spend 1 fatigue to do it, but it doesn't take up either actions.
Okay.
Essentially,
yeah,
bonus
I'll
action
just
inspiration.
I'll shout forward, "Crush him, David! I've got you covered." And so I grant you, Richard, a D4 to use whenever in the next, until the next long rest. I think it said.
Yep.
But only once.
Yeah,
Or
it's
I can
essentially
do that as many
inspiration.
times.
You've got a D4. It just lasts for a long time.
Okay, cool.
And from my line of sight, is it going to be more useful to try to shoot someone past my 2 friends, or to drop on the ground and try to clip their legs?
Well, either way, they technically have cover because there's people in front of them. So either way, it's going to be hard for you to shoot.
Okay,
But
then I will
I
use
do
my
think-
standard action
Yeah.
to use precise aim.
Okay.
So I guess my next turn I get a +2 to attack and damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So you're
Cool.
basically readying it up. You're aiming. All right.
And my free action will be taking cover.
Okay. Solvus.
With my dope as hell bladed knuckles, I'm gonna make an attack. And because I received aid from Corrine, I get +2 to the attack for the first one. So here's 1. And because I'm brawling, I get a second attack. 12. Fuck me. I'm gonna die today. I'm
Well,
gonna die today.
that one doesn't hit.
Listen, just because you died last week doesn't mean you're gonna die this week.
I'm gonna die today!
Is that with a +2?
Yes.
That one does not hit, unfortunately.
21 doesn't hit?
Oh, sorry, the 12. I didn't see the 21. Oh, the 21 definitely.
I was gonna say, back it up, boys.
Oh, we gotta go.
We can have the house. We're done.
Oh, the 21 definitely.
Burn it down.
I will say the 12, you just barely missed.
Okay. And because it was with a bladed knuckle, I get +1 to my attack damage. So I think it's just that +1, because we don't add any of the stuff to it.
Well, you add your strength or dex, whatever your...
Oh, well shoot, it's not just that. 1 second. +5. 9.
9? Alright, so,
Strength of 20?
Wait,
Holy shit.
not. Hold on. 8. Sorry.
8 damage?
Sorry.
Okay. Still good enough. You swing your knuckle, and you, cleave into this dude's jaw, and he just drops dead. Yeah. You severed quite a bit there in his face. Yeah.
Sick.
David, your turn.
All right. I'll do
Oh, there's
that.
another one.
Sorry, I'll just do that.
Okay.
If I were to step over his dead body, I take it if I went 2 spaces, I would do get an attack op from that first guy.
So in this one, I fixed the stupid thing from D&D. Moving through threatened squares will incur an attack op.
From each person?
Yeah.
So if I were to move here, I would still get an attack op.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're trying to move past them. You're
Okay.
currently engaged.
Right, yeah. I'm good with that. All right. In that case, I'm gonna swing my sword at the first guy here.
Cool. They're
Get 'em out,
technically a
mate.
group right now, so you're just attacking the group in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I attack the group, which is a +5. So let me roll that real quick.
Do we have
Swing in my
combat music?
broadsword.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Yeah. So that is a D8 plus my strength,
Yep.
or plus my heavy melee.
Plus your strength.
Okay.
Do we have combat music at all?
I'm pulling it up
Oh,
now.
okay, cool, thank you. Yeah.
9 damage, unless it has resistance of some kind.
It does not. So, again, you swing your sword, and because they are grouped, something fun happens. Essentially, you cleave through one's chest, and it drops, and you, like, nick the other guy a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
That's
grouped
cool.
enemies, they essentially share one pool of health, and they help each other fight.
Interesting.
Okay. That kind of helps for, like, a bunch of
Speeds
goons.
it up, definitely.
It also helps DMs greatly.
Yeah.
But it
Not
also
like
means...
miss, hit.
Yeah, it also means that at high levels, like, a group of 5 enemies is really still dangerous because they get +5 to whatever they're doing.
Okay, so as long as I keep on attacking, I can keep my battle trance.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right, then. I feel like I'm good. I think that's my turn. I didn't do any move action. Is there anything I can do with that?
Yeah, you aid, aim, disengage. Well, you can't because you did a standard environment actions. So aid and aim. So aid
You could
is,
aid me by dropping to a knee with your shield in front, so I have a clean shot. Which I did say I was covering you, so you might, and you know I have a gun, so you might know.
Yeah, I mean, can
Would he
I
help you?
can I disengage it all by just like doing that or something? Like, can I do a 5-foot step, or is that not a thing?
yeah, you know, yeah. I'll allow that.
Okay, so yeah, my intention is to like I take it this door is open. It's not because
Yeah, it's
the
open.
archer shot through me.
Yep.
So yeah, I plan just going up there, like shield up, and yeah, I'm just gonna block that open doorway and give room for Victor to take a shot.
Okay.
Now, would that give me an attack opportunity, since my shot is now clear? Okay.
Well, were you holding? No, you couldn't have held your action because you did precise aim.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So no to that, but you know you'll have a shot open.
Yeah.
Can I go above this guy?
Yeah. Let me.
There we go.
Yeah. So there we go. But it is their turns, and there's a Malkine in front of you, and he's wielding a great sword. He's gonna swing down upon you and try and hit you.
Bring it, bitch.
He's not very good at it, and he's also alone. So, yeah, it clangs off of your sword. Short bow guys gonna attack. There's 2 of them, so it's a +2 to their attack. Does 20 hit you?
20 will hit me.
Yeah, so you take 5, but again, doesn't beat your armor rating. I don't think it does.
Nope, it does not.
So yeah, that arrow clangs into your shield. And
Cool.
Yeah, Kareen.
Okay.
I guess I'm left-handed. I've decided that now.
Feeling, I guess, a little bit more happy, or I'll scoot around the table, and I'm gonna Can I reach and touch Solvas?
Yeah. If you're right here, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll do. Let's see. What can I do?
You can aid without fatigue now because you're.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah. So like before, Solvas gets a +2 on their next check.
Say, good job, Solvas. Do the rest now, please. Thank you.
Aww.
It is now Victor's turn.
So now that David has moved through, I think I've been kind of like timing the attack. And the second he like moves clear, that's when I like really line it up on the dude's head.
Yeah, do it.
And then just pull that. And I realized I gave my revolver iron sights, but I did not apply that.
Oh.
So between my iron sights and the precise aim action, I'll be rolling a +6 on this,
Nice.
which gives me a 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. Roll damage.
I definitely hit, and that's also armor piercing.
Yep.
Okay, 1d6. Sorry. Any bonuses to that, or is it just since it's ammo?
So because they're armor piercing, firearms don't get any bonuses to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it lands with a 3.
Yep. So 3 damage. You shoot him, and it gets right in his arm. He's bleeding out quite a bit there. He's not looking pretty.
No. Well, he wasn't before, but...
Zing.
True.
Fatigue. I think I'm going to burn a fatigue and fire off a second shot with that attack op again.
Oh,
if
that's
that's
attack
cool.
of opportunity. That's
Okay.
if somebody like moves past.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's basically
So I
the
can't
way
make a
that you can do
second-
multiple attack ops in the same round. Because you get 1 free per round.
Okay. So it looks like I can't really do anything else from there.
Since you're not moving, you can aid, you can aim, you can disengage, you can turn on a light switch, you can get up from prone, you can mount Solvas, you can move.
I want to point out aim has. Oh, never mind.
It says movement.
Right.
Yeah.
Are people looking at their combat sheet?
Yeah.
I am now. Would... let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna aid. I'm gonna aid Salvas with that shot. I'm gonna yell at the guy I just shot and kind of egg him on and try to draw his attention.
Okay.
So hopefully it opens up a
Does
window for
8
Salvas.
stack?
It does stack. So right now you have a +4
Oh,
to
shit.
your next check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to make it so that like not everybody has to be a pure combat character.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Solvas, your turn.
Move out of the way, Dave. Because I'm freaking massive, am I allowed to share a space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just towering over.
Just like, get out of the way!
Quick question: how do you get out of the building?
The front
Very,
door.
very careful.
That's what I was asking earlier.
Look,
Front door
I
over
can
there?
bend down, alright?
Alright, I'm just
can
saying.
get,
I
like,
think it's
I can
more of a
hunch
whip
over.
thing than a down thing.
Can you Sonic the Hedgehog tighten it all and like roll through?
I mean, I can
She can
try.
tighten up. Yeah, she can crawl up into a ball.
Alright, from now on
Penguins are dope, okay?
from now on we're just stacking your acrobats and tumbling scores so you can just Sonic the Hedgehog through anything.
Just through the house.
Yes.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Here is attack number
Gotta
1
go
with my
fast.
bladed knuckle.
God, go fast. No.
Mother fuck.
Oh,
Mother
first
I
that
don't
one of
know
the
what
king.
to do with this. I don't understand.
Oh,
So, you miss, very obviously. I like to imagine, like, it skids across David's armor for a second there. You're like, ooh.
I was wondering if just big body like just pushes me forward.
Yeah,
I was
you know
kind
what,
of
I'll say
picturing
that.
like the
You
bladed
got
knuckle
moved into
slamming into the wall like Andy Bernard,
I'm like, oh god.
just like pulling out a chunk of wall and plaster.
Now with that, I think it would probably be fair for this dude in front of me to get an attack op as I'm like, ugh!
If you want to try, I don't think you'll get through because you've got quite a lot of armor. But
We'll be taking
ooh,
that out of your
actually.
paycheck, so
Oh! I want to... Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually hurt.
Yeah, so he
Hurt what?
brings down that great sword, and
Actually, I only get 1 damage. I guess it's minimum 1. I guess my physical resistance doesn't help.
yeah, minimum 1 damage.
Alright.
So yeah, it comes in and like for the first time in a long time, it just cleaves into your armor a bit, and you feel cut. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's just 1 out of 19, so I don't feel too bad, but still it's just like, alright, he finally drew blood.
Yeah, no one likes getting hit.
Thanks, all of us.
Alright.
I'm not worried about you. I have another attack.
Yes.
Can I Hunter's Mark this guy, or is that like an action?
What does it say in Hunter's Mark?
The
I don't remember all of
verbiage.
them.
No, you're good. You mark one
Free
being
action.
as a free action. Ha
You can do
ha
it at the start of a combat and just be like, you.
ha! Oh,
you.
well, this motherfucker. Great. Anyway,
The
so I'm
dude
down
in
to
front
4. Here we go. Yeah. So it is going to be here, please. I'm
What?
gonna.
Wait. Plus
I'm gonna
4
refresh this.
What are all your bonuses? Because Hunter's Mark adds your survival.
That is
Oh,
to
to damage,
damage, I thought.
The
Yeah.
upgraded Hunter's Mark. Those-
Yeah, I only have BB Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
I can
So,
use survival damage against Mark being. Yeah, it's damage.
So, you miss, but he is quite afraid of you.
I'm F5ing. I'll be right back. I'm here, obviously, but I'm refreshing this thing.
David, you just got struck by this dude in front of you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
after
David.
getting bumped with my sword hand and there was an opening and just like got my shoulder.
Maybe you shouldn't have
I'm
given me
used to
shit about the
competition
couch.
where once blood is drawn, that's the end of the match. But luckily, I don't have to follow those rules right now. So I am just taking all my anger with that, and I am lunging my sword, hopefully deep into this guy's belly.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. He is not wearing armor at all.
Cool. This much damage. Oh.
Well, not a lot of damage,
I'd
but
like to use my great weapon fighting to re-roll that.
do you actually have that in your heavy?
No.
I don't
Oh
remember
wait.
all the perks.
No, all I have is savage attack.
Oh, right. So, yeah, you cleave into him a little bit, but, he's pretty sturdy. He doesn't like that you hit him.
Yeah. All right. Well, that makes 2 of us. We're on an equal playing field. Great.
Are you gonna do anything else with your turn?
I guess I'll use aid and look over at Solvas and say, hey, why don't you try hitting the thing next time?
You and me are gonna
that
have
supposed
words
to
after
help?
this, boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to like annoy her enough to get more mad and just like wreck the shit out of it.
Guys, I'm starting to realize I just play really angry characters, and I feel like that says something about me.
That's how you escape. That's how you unwind. You know?
Everybody has a type.
That's that.
I mean, right now David's
Right,
turning
the
into
second we
a
get
more
into
civilized
fantasy
Visk. So.
The second we get into Fantasyland, I'm like, kill everything!
So,
But yeah, I try to edge her on a bit so that way she'll hit harder next time. Because if Koku's taught me anything, is like the key to winning is just hit him harder.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so you come into the room, you hit this dude, he's gonna swing back at you, and this completely. It just goes right past you. The 2 on the side there, you got a +2 to this, so 19. Does that hit?
Yeah, 17 will not have hit, but 19 will hit, but I take all that damage from my armor.
Oh, okay.
You've got armor resist of 8?
Yep.
Holy shit. So you're not going to get damaged this.
Wait, are you adding your shields armor?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. I meant just your armor rating.
I'm
Shield
just going
helps
off with
protect you
the,
against-
I'm just going off with the sheet calculated.
Oh, then I messed up something, which is entirely possible.
Wait,
But
armor
level
and
1 you can
dexterity.
get -8 damage resistance.
No.
Oh shit! You can do
I mean, I guess if you
armor
have
and dex.
But yeah.
What?
So,
Oh man.
What is it without your shield's armor rating?
Let me take out the shield.
This is probably just adding both. Basically, it adds it to your AC, but not your damage. That makes sense.
Okay, so now it's 6.
Okay. So yeah, it would be 2 damage to you.
Okay, and I would have taken
I think
maybe
it's
a
still
couple
about
damage
half.
more at some point, so I can just say 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, one of the arrows got past the shield and got into my shoulder. Great, so now both my shoulders are hurting. Great.
Kareen.
Have you used your bonus yet?
Oh,
Your
wait a minute,
1d4?
but my physical resistance though, so I'm gonna
Okay.
bump it up too.
Okay.
Remember that 1d4 too.
That's just for my attacking, not for my defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes into play.
Just keep it in mind.
Seeing that this is not going super great, Kareen's gonna hop over the table and kind of scurry along the ground. Does she see this guy? Is he still alive?
Yeah, you see that
Yeah, I
guy.
missed
He's
him.
really hurt. He's been shot and I believe nicked with a sword. So he's really hurt, but he's not dead yet.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going over here. Do I see the Malbad guy over there?
Yes, you do see a big, like, he looks like his skin is made of stone and all that. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of scurrying behind Willem while
Kareen, run!
while his attention is ahead.
Oh no, there's more in the house. Don't tell him to run.
Kareen's gonna kind of duck down and holding the cross that was given to her. She's gonna try and focus her energy. I'd like to use manipulation
Ooh.
to either slow or freeze the orc's sword in his hand. So it's like trying to move it through thick sludge.
Okay.
Like when you're in a fight in your dream, where it's like you can't really.
Yeah. So it's either it freezes it in place or it slows it down.
Okay. So he will get
yeah.
a saving throw against that. But where is that thing? So that I know what
That's
I'm doing.
clever AF.
If I can find the thing. Alright, so, I believe that would be a strength saving throw. That. And what is 12 plus your manipulation magic?
I have 2 ranks.
So 14?
Plus, yeah.
Alright. So we'll make saving throw against it. Oh. Just barely. You can see him like slow and freeze down for a second. And then he lifts off and he starts moving again. He's like, what the hell was that? So that will cost you, I believe that's 3 mana.
3 or 2?
3, because it's magic rank 2. The cost is
Oh, it's always maximum rank, no matter what it is.
well, he's big enough that you would need to use a higher thing to affect him.
Fair enough. All right. And Kareen's going, shit. Solvas, escort him, please, and I'll do the aid to her.
Okay.
I love you all. I need it.
All right, Victor.
Sorry. Okay. Do I have a shot lined up at this point, or do I need to like squeeze past? I still have a shot.
Shoot him. Yeah.
Cool. I will. Is there anything I can do to boost? Because I'm pretty okay. So why does aim do more for damage but less to hit?
Basically, you're like hitting them. You're trying to
Precise
hit a very,
shot.
very specific spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I just realized I didn't put called shots onto the sheet either.
I
What,
thought there
what would be the difference between called shots?
You
and
take
aim?
more of a negative, but like you could do ridiculous.
No, there was on there. It's,
There's
8
a table for it.
minus
Yeah,
2
that's-
next attack plus 4 damage.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
that's aim.
Savage attack where I take away ranks for double extra
But
damage.
aim doesn't give you more to hit, it gives you less.
Yeah, which I thought was weird.
I gotta
I
read
thought I
But-
saw something for called shots,
There
and it
are
was like,
called
if you want to shoot his arm,
Yeah, if you want to.
Which that I could understand for a called shot.
Yeah.
Or a ranged disengage.
Well, no, there's precise aim plus 2 next attack and damage, but that's a
Well, that's
standard ability.
standard.
Yeah.
So that replaces a
So you
hit.
couldn't attack and do it.
Yeah, unless you
Right.
had 2 attacks.
Which is why I did that on the turn.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you for your patience. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go ahead
I'm
and take a
figuring it
shot
out.
at
We're
it.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a shot at him. That did not roll. There we
yeah,
go.
attack.
I'm sorry. He just barely
Yeah.
misses him.
Alright, allow me to look for a way where I could weasel that extra +1 in. I guess going prone would not have helped.
It does actually. If you're prone, you make
Oh,
ranged
shit.
attacks at advantage.
I wish I knew that. Yeah, I'll like do the die hard where I like hit the ground.
I'll give that to you. So
Under
roll at
everyone's
advantage.
feet.
Roll again. Under conditions, you can see prone. Basically, if you're prone, you make
Conditions.
melee attacks at disadvantage.
Oh,
But you're
okay,
basically
cool.
like bracing
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm gonna draw a little.
It's gonna be like those
there.
video games where everyone's prone all the time. Oh, shit.
Right? Well, I just realized
okay,
that
so-
like there's no reason to ever go prone in the original. Wow.
It's worse. It's worse.
Yeah.
I mean, there might not be a reason
Oh,
for
well.
it, but I notice when I can't because I'm like, oh, I can't go prone. Okay.
It was kind of cool. I guess what happened. I'm like, shit. I don't have a good enough shot. I drop to the ground and I'm like, perfect. And then I hear Kareen yell something. I'm like, shit. Where's she? And I shoot it like off into the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Just barely. I will say you probably like just under his balls, and is like that would have been a good kill shot.
His
Oh,
eyes
nice.
got really, really big because he knew. He felt the displacement of air, and he was just like, ah.
our eyes connected, and for a second it was like, you know what's coming.
Alright, Solvus, remember I gave you another +4.
Yeah, I got
You have
plus 4
+4.
because people keep hating me
Hit
because you were all so sweet.
There
Ah!
it is.
Nice.
So I got that. I got a
Definitely.
+1, and I get to add my survival rank because I have Hunter's marked in.
Yes.
Is it? It's the +3, the bonus, right? That I get.
Huh?
Is it like +2, like the ranking,
Yes.
or is it
Your actual
bonus?
rank.
Okay,
Yeah.
This guy is so close to death already, you're just gonna...
doesn't matter.
You're gonna
I'm taking it.
destroy him.
I'm taking it.
Do you punch his head off?
Yes.
Right?
8.
Yeah. So you decapitate him because there's not much left of him as there is.
You know what? I'm gonna call that an assist because like his eyes locked with me, like, oh shit, that was all my nuts, and then a fist just comes through and into the wall.
Can I reach the Malkine guy from where I am?
You can. Yeah.
If that is the case for attack number 2,
Do you also want to move your hunter's mark to him?
yes, I would. Thank you very much.
Just
I want to. Has he been hit at all?
He has. Yeah.
Okay.
But it did minimum damage.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use my claw. No. We'll go bladed knuckles again. Oop, nope. None of that. None of that. Here we go. Hold on. Sorry. My stuff's going crazy. Is +4? It is not +4. 15.
Yeah, you hit. He's not wearing armor, so yeah.
Hit 4. Mother.
4. Well,
I'm so
he
tired
doesn't
of
have a
rolling
lot of
ones,
health.
guys.
You
I'm
like,
so
I
tired of
imagine
rolling ones.
you punch at him, and it like whack, and there's just slash in his chest now. He's bleeding a lot from his chest. He got hit twice, but he's big and ugly and mean, so he's still up. And David, your turn.
Yeah, screw this guy. I'm savage attacking.
Oh god.
So that's a 21, and goddamn minimum damage. I'm glad I did the savage attack, so it was at least 8 damage.
Yeah. How do you want to kill him with that savage attack?
Yeah, so the last time I stabbed it, I like lunged forward, or with my left hand I lunged forward. Seems like I kind of nicked him that time, but this time, just savagely, I just want to put all my force in, stabbing him like right through the heart,
Yeah.
and then pulling it back out, and then I immediately look over to those archers that I'm not too happy with.
Yeah, so you savage
archers?
attacked him, and he just slumps down. Yeah, there's still 2 more people in there. By the way, now that you're looking at the archers, you can see they are Ekante. Or Enchante. I forgot how I'm supposed to pronounce it. But essentially they're people. They're not.
You know what? It's your game. You can do
Okay.
however you want.
Yeah, pick 'em.
Well, I'm going to start walking over there with some devil eyes at him. Just like, oh, you ready to do this? And I get right up in their grill.
They're definitely afraid.
Yeah, after I just frickin' kill the big guy, I'm just like stomping over.
Well, they're going to attempt to attack you.
Is there anything that they get because they're only within 5 feet of me?
Yes. I'm trying to find where it was. There's something first. I believe they're at disadvantage because they're right next to me. So, where's their?
I don't know how we want to play it with that couch there. If you want me over a little bit, or just the square spot.
Vault over it. Do it.
Yeah, you can just move there. I'll count it, or you can even just be at the corner if you want. Either way works. They're gonna try and shoot at you, but at disadvantage. Yeah, that doesn't work. I also almost imagine like you come up so quick that they're like fumbling, and like one of them pulls back on his bow and just completely like, and it snaps in front of him. So yeah, one of them lost their bow.
Ha!
Kareem.
Oh shit. So the orc is dead, and they're moving inside there.
Yes.
Got a couple archers who are shitting themselves right now.
I'll do a skill check.
Okay.
I'd like to listen. Are there other windows breaking? Do I think that other people have broken into the manor?
Sure. Yeah, make a perception.
Damn.
Not only you don't hear anything breaking, but when you look outside the window in your moment of like pause, you see something moving out there. You're not sure what it is because it's very dark, but there's like a flash of lightning. It's perfect, and you definitely see something moving across towards the other wing of the house.
Red lightning or normal
As in,
lightning?
like not a person?
Regular lightning. Oh, it's not a person. It's not human, but it is
Humanoid?
Yeah.
Is it a mind
And
player?
it's, which direction does it look like they're heading?
They're heading east.
Okay. Then also, Artem, I wanted to ask, when is it too late to decide what the skill specialized should be for the session or the night?
No, I mean, we haven't really gotten to it just yet. What were you thinking?
Oh, is specialized for each, like you can call it each session, or is that the one?
It's like,
Okay.
like a character creation. You specialize. There are only certain
Okay.
specializations in this setting. So what were you
Well-
thinking?
No, sorry, the focus.
Oh,
focus.
that's like basically every day you pick a focus.
Okay.
If you haven't picked
Would
your
it-
focuses yet, pick one.
Could I pick something I don't have ranks in?
Yeah, of course.
Can I? All right. Well, can I have picked perception? Because then
Yep.
that nat 20, does that
Would-
get me a rank, or how does that work exactly?
So you would get
Tallies.
3 tallies for that, because if you were focused, you get an additional for succeeding, and you nat 20'd. Oh wait, you don't have a rank in it yet? Okay, so it's just
Not
2
yet.
tallies to it.
So
Yeah,
where are
because
the
that's the
tallies?
first thing.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
the sheet doesn't have anywhere to write that down right now.
Do I get a
how-
tally for every success or just the nat
Every
20?
success.
So that's
Oh man, I need to keep track of how many times I've hit then.
so
Okay,
yeah.
so-
Every time we shot, that's okay.
Every successful skill check, whether it's an attack or a skill in general, you.
Okay, I got a 19 earlier, and I got a 20 here.
I'm just gonna have to re-listen to this episode and tick
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, sorry
How
about
many-
that. I should have mentioned that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is a learning process.
Yep.
How many tallies do I need to get a rank?
We roll for tallies at the end of the night, but I believe that it's like 11 for rank 1.
Oh. So
Well,
I just
so-
got 3.
At the end of the night, you roll a d10 and add your tallies to it, and if it's over the amount, you gain the rank.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, I got a nat 20. I saw someone's coming. I'm gonna yell out, "Someone's sneaking into the east wing. Solve us. Do something." And I'll go ahead and use, I'll give her aid again.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I guess since it's my turn anyway, if you're running off to the wing, I'll
No,
follow.
actually, no, I'm definitely not.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna give, since you're within, right next to me, I'm just gonna give you aid, Victor, and say someone's, and I'm gonna point, I'm gonna like tap you on the shoulder and point out the window. It's like, someone's coming around the house.
Excellent. I am going to yell, "Solve us! Keep them covered! I'm heading to the east wing." Sorry, that's not my voice. "Solve us! Keep them covered! I'm headed to the wing."
Don't
God, that's
split
gonna
the
get
party.
old.
Don't split
Um,
the party. Don't split the party.
I'm not gonna move too far. I'm going to, I guess, 30 feet. I'm gonna move 30 feet. With feint attack, I can hustle. Ooh.
To the hustle.
Oh shit. I suppose if I charge, I can't hold the attack bonus to attack and damage for.
No, you have to do
okay.
it in the turn. Yeah, hustle.
Gotcha.
With hustle,
Which
you
makes
can
sense.
essentially move 3 times in one turn.
Damn.
Yeah, because you could take your standard to move, you could take your movement to move, and then if you hustle, you move a third.
To the hustle.
What about reloading?
So reloading takes an action.
That's an action.
Yeah, but
Standard.
You've got a 6-shooter. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
I think it's a movement, isn't it? Look at the skill set.
Oh, I didn't look at the skill. I didn't see it offhand. Looking at the combat sheet.
Yeah, it's a standard action. Sorry, I should add that to the combat sheet.
Hell yeah. That happens in combat.
Yeah.
And I also didn't see prices and stuff but we can work
Yeah.
that out later. I assume as someone who has a gun, I have some ammo backed up.
Yeah, I don't have ammo listed, so for this thing, just assume you have ammo
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the night.
You
Yeah.
have precisely
I'm assuming with a lot of stuff, like
wisely.
if I need it and it makes sense, I have it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6-shooter revolver.
Yeah, 6 shots before he has to reload.
Although it could be interesting, one of the mods to have like an extended.
Oh, there is.
Extended
I believe
capacity?
There's an extended magazine for a mod.
I would say
I
6
did not
shots
see that.
until you have to reload. You've done 3?
Yeah.
But
yes,
also-
I've got 3 shots left. So I figure while I'm moving into cover, I'm
Did
going
you take
to
the
reload.
bandolier?
I did not. I took the
Oh.
utility belt.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Um,
the bandolier would have let you do it as a free action.
Oh shit! That's good to know. I like that.
I thought that's why you were
Uh-huh.
asking. I'm like, oh, he's gonna take the bandolier. Cool.
I was looking at that, and there were some good options, and maybe I should, by next session, maybe I would have retrofit to take that.
Yeah.
But you know how I am with items and capacity. So I will use my movement. Okay, yeah, to take cover behind this statue here,
Okay.
and then reload.
Sure. All right. Yep.
And
So you got
then-
full 6 shots.
And then as a free action, take cover.
Okay. Solvas, your turn.
All right, David, move over. Let me in the room. 5.
As you're coming in, David's gonna say, "Keep one alive."
20. 25. Here I am.
Well, if
Okay.
they weren't scared before, they're definitely scared now.
Yeah.
And I would like to, she probably exaggerates, how heavy the footfalls are, just a little bit. Just a smidge. And to make sure I do not have aid this time.
I think you got a +2.
You can always move your hunter's mark too.
Hunter's Mark!
Or did Ryan give me a +2?
I think he gave it to you.
Okay.
16!
Yeah, you hit.
Dope.
Which is the one that broke his
9.
bow?
The dude nearer to her.
Okay.
9? Alright,
Yes.
so how are you attacking?
With my knuckles again.
Cool. He is wearing leather armor, but you cut right through it and just and he sort of slumps.
Yes!
Yeah. David, your turn. There's only one of them.
Can I yell something as I charge in here real quick?
Sure.
Just towards Victor, just look out for your sister. And I'm
Can I savagely attack non-lethally with my hilt or with my shield and just
Yeah, I'll give you that, yeah.
Can I savagely attack non-lethal?
Can I cut off his head, but not lethally?
But not lethal.
No, I just want to savagely bludgeon him to unconsciousness but not kill him.
You're
I want to
savage
shoot
before
him
the
in the
attack,
face
so I'll
to
give you that.
unconscious.
Okay.
A non-lethal fireball.
That's only an 8.
That is not gonna hit. No,
Still have that D4.
it does.
There you go.
I don't know if the
I don't
D4
know if
will
that
help you.
would help, but I can... Okay, now it's a 12. Is that enough?
It is just barely enough. So you do.
Alright, so that was 13 bludgeoning damage with my hilt.
All right. Well,
He's
you
super savagely
straight
not
knock
dead.
him out.
He just slumps right into the chair.
Yep. Perfectly. And
Uh,
sleeping. I'll give him a little sleeping night. There we go.
Cool.
Move him into the
David's going to look up to Solvas and say, "You want to stay with him, or you want me to?"
I kind of want to go fight the other thing.
All right, you go do that. I'm gonna handle this.
All right. So for the moment, you're
Very
all
kind, very
out
kind.
of combat.
To the other side of the house!
All right, so while she's going to do that, I'm gonna get some quality time here. Does this guy have any rope on him as a ranger-looking guy? Like, can I use his own rope to tie him up?
He probably doesn't have rope on him, but like, you could probably
I can tie
grab
my
some of the clothing off
Ooh,
of
hold
the
there,
stage,
hold there.
like rip off his shirt and use it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there anything in here I can use to tie him down?
Other clothing, not in this room, especially.
Well, I'll move.
In that case, I'm just gonna pick him up and grab him. Can I do a athletics check?
I mean, he's unconscious. You succeed to grapple immediately.
Okay, I grab him and I'm gonna take him up to my room because I don't know where else.
Okay.
What?
This is turning into a much different.
Do you
session.
remember?
Hey.
Oh my god! Just
One-off, where
because
Artem tied
my
that guy
room
to the
doesn't
Just
mean
because you're
that.
dragging an unconscious body up to your...
No, it wasn't
Big
the
man
guy.
thing.
Artem, you tied up the bard chick in her bed.
Oh yeah.
And then she was stuck there instead of being able to help us fight off the freaking
Yeah, I
skeleton
kind of just
thing.
left her there.
That was the one-off where I got insta-dead. I died somewhere.
Reasons.
So as you all are congregating in the middle, I guess Move.
Well, I do think, like, as they, like, rush forward, I'm gonna, like, slap my revolver closed. Oh, yeah! Take cover! Take cover! We're moving up, right?
I'm gonna give you control, of, that unconscious dude, Richard, so you can move him.
Okay.
Alright, there you go.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless there's another room that I would know of in the house that I could, like, keep him in.
I mean,
I just don't want him to, like, snap out of unconsciousness somehow and run off.
there's probably rope in the kitchen. There's probably rope in the storage rooms upstairs. So, there's
Okay, I will
stuff
take
in
him
the
into a
house.
storage room upstairs, and if possible, I would like to put something in front of the door so
shit.
he's trapped in the closet.
Would I have rope with my, like, bug out bag?
Yeah, you probably
Huge.
have rope in there because you were packing your stuff, yeah. So you probably
If
just
you-
see him in
if-
the hall.
If he runs past us, I could say, hey, I've got rope.
Yeah, which is
Good.
really funny.
or-
Let's tie him up and throw him in a closet.
Your
or
brother
if he
is
sees-
prepared and you are not.
Now, okay.
I
Or
feel
he could-
pretty damn prepared, except for the rope.
Well, he's got the rope.
Yeah, if he could easily see the rope on my pack too, just like in the hallway, because I was like getting ready to go before
Yeah,
White showed up.
so if I see that on his pack, I'm gonna be like, Victor, I'm gonna be needing this, and I'm just gonna tugging at the rope trying to take it off.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just sorry. That's fine. Just get into cover, and I'm gonna be here and kind of watching where Saul and Marina go.
Okay. Yeah. for now,
Um,
it's quiet.
Yeah, I guess I go upstairs and throw him in a closet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Do you want me to just put him in a closet upstairs?
Unless there's a closet that's closer, if there's a better room for it down here, I would
Put him-
prefer
put
to
him
do
in
it
the
closer to where
closet.
we
You
are.
want to put him in the bathroom in the privy?
Sure.
Cool. So that's over here.
He's
David,
now
please don't
locked
go
in a
far.
water closet.
I'm not gonna go far. I'm just trying to tie him up and lock him in somewhere.
Yeah. So he's in there.
Is there?
All right, I
like, a
take
tea room in the
I
foyer?
take something to like barricade this door so he can't get out.
Okay.
Is there like a tea room in the foyer?
Yeah. There's two waiting rooms on.
Yeah, there's a
either
dead
side.
body in one right
Yeah,
now.
there's a
I'm
dead
going
body
to-
in one of them.
I'm going to rush in and grab the bell that we would use for the service,
Okay.
and run over to David while he's like tying the person up and affix the bell. So if the dude wakes up and tries to escape, we hear him rattling like a little cat bell.
That's why he's your
Cool.
father's favorite.
Well, I'm cheap.
I feel like we're better than
I've
using
had-
bells for the Solvus.
I mean, it wouldn't be for Solvis. You would actually use that for like the service staff.
I don't think,
Yeah.
at a certain point, I don't
No,
think
that's-
she would respond to the bell.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like the bell is specifically for like, okay, we have important guests over. We're gonna be hoity-toity. Like, if you hear the bell, I'm sorry, we're busting out the bell. It's for this bullshit.
Yeah.
That
No.
kind of thing. It's like, oh, we're putting on our four faces today. It's not for every day. It's for when guests arrive.
I don't
And
care if there's guests here, I'm not answering to the fucking bell.
I know, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Today, if the bell rings, we go and shoot them in the face.
We go take care of that bell today.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's tied up. He's got the bell on him. It's quiet.
Too
Uh,
quiet.
Is there a fireplace nearby?
So there was a fireplace in the room where all the people just died, like where they came from.
What about the dragon room?
The dragon room, there is no fireplace. By the way, those are like trophies, like stuffed, like packs of
There's a
dragons.
trophy room without a fireplace?
Yeah, apparently there's no fireplace on the.
What is this,
There is
Skyrim?
a piano.
There is a piano.
There is a piano. I'm gonna go
Is there
play the
others?
Batman notes. I'm gonna go play the Batman notes and look for something opening up. For
Are you gonna play
a-
banana?
Actually, okay, so Artem, there's a suit of armor. There's a suit of armor there,
Yes.
and they're holding a weapon.
Yes, the suit of armor is like, it's not real armor, it's decorative, it's super thin, but it's like almost as if you made armor out of pins.
What's the weapon?
Oh, it's a spear.
Kareen's gonna walk up to the armor and kind of touch it and say, "I'm sorry," and she's gonna grab the spear and rip it out of the armor's hands.
Okay.
And she's going to take a spear.
All right. You got a spear. That
And it's going to be very obvious that she does not know what to do. That she's just hanging on to this just to kind of like protect
spear
herself.
is a heavy melee weapon, 1d6. Throw
Can I
range
lift
50
it?
feet, and it has reach. Yeah, you can lift it.
Kareen, do you know how to use that thing?
Wait, are we in? Oh,
You stick them with the pointy end, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of hearing that kind of peek in. Kareem, put that down. What are you doing?
No, we're being attacked.
Yes.
And you're waving a gun around.
Victor, do you have...
because I know how to use a gun.
Debatable, but please don't wave it around right now.
I am aiming it at the ground right now.
There are a couple holes in our wall that say otherwise.
I was aiming at a person at the time.
I'm holding onto the spear.
And you did such a great job.
And I
I'm
saw
going to
something...
turn to David and
Both
say,
of you, stop.
Wait.
There's something outside right now. There's something that's not a person that's running around outside right now. And I don't know where it is. But we need to find it before it finds us.
if you're going to take a weapon, take the dagger. It's obviously light enough for you efficiently.
What dagger?
This one, and I'll pull out a dagger and hand it to hilt first, obviously, because I'm not a fucking psycho.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with the thing that I can do from far away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's let her keep her distance.
Okay, fair enough.
This is a weird question, but Artem, is the dead body still dead?
Yeah. Oh, he's
Okay.
I think it's a fair
There's
question.
probably
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's a very
close that
fair
door,
There's
by the
probably
way.
more blood over there. It's like pooled under the couch, like the rug is fucked at this point. It's bad.
That's too bad. I'm gonna close that door though. We don't need zombies in here. I've read books. I know what happens.
Close that door.
Karina, you should stay either with one of us and pointing at her brothers, or some of us, because you need someone to keep you safe. I can't let you run around here with a spear just willy-nilly.
It's Kareem, and I'm fine. I have Solvas here to... Thank you.
Then stay with Solvas, okay? Just
I wasn't the one who ran off by themselves.
wow. Now listen. Wow. You think I just ran off? Is this what we're doing now?
I'm gonna
Right
look
now,
at David
it isn't
and
what we're
Solvas
doing
and
now,
say,
right?
like...
Right now, we're listening for whatever this thing is, so let's split up, gang.
Oh, are
Before
you
we head out,
capping
I
it?
would just like to show Kareen, like, kind of where she wants to put her hands. Like, don't hold the very, very end of the weapon. Like, oh my god. Like, you want your hands around Reggie.
I do like that. I do like that.
I will
Don't you
go
gotta
join
use some
Solvas'
force.
side.
Are you captain now? I think at this point I've put the pistol in my holster and kind of like stepped up a little to David. Is it-
It's like
Oh, are you
David
the captain
just-
now? Is everyone around the house taking orders from you? Is that what's happening?
We take the orders from Father, and in his place, yeah, I'm next.
Judging by age, I'm next.
Yeah, well, judging by who's frickin' been here the last 10 years, I am.
I grab you by the collar and bring you in and say, judging by who's seen war, I'm next.
Oh my god, it does not matter right now. There's something outside. There's some kind of monster right now. Please stop whatever this is.
That's exactly what I was saying.
I let you go.
Yeah, I let you leave.
Yeah, you will let me leave.
Well,
You
hold
see me,
on.
I'm not the little pipsqueak that you left behind. I can fight now.
I do
Don't
find
try
it
me.
strange that you're wearing a lot of... And you seem to have held your own.
I'm trying not to sit on top of you. There we go.
Everyone's
Super
standing on top of me.
It's super difficult.
Oh shit! Why are we in a different room now? What's going on?
They're
We're
moving,
searching
I thought
around.
there were exposition going on.
I think
I'll
just
say-
hearing the bickering like key up again, Solvas just kind of like, and then like gestures to Kareen and
Well,
just
that's the thing. You and Kareem can go. I feel
yeah.
safe, but like, I feel like I have some shit with the David right now.
I'd
But
like to lead
it-
Solvas to where I think the thing was headed.
I
Okay.
do think that we've hit this point where it's like, listen, there's more important shit. So I understand that now. So it's like, okay, you're in charge.
All right. Well, first things first. I no idea if this has anything to do with Father's factory. I'm gonna go grab this paperwork and lock it up. I take the paperwork from my humble desk and I go over and I lock it in a drawer.
I'm going to be rolling. I'm specifically paying attention now, listening out for any noises that would indicate like where I should be paying attention. So I've got like the pistol is sheathed, but I've got my hand resting there.
Gotcha. You're ready to pull it out whenever.
Yeah.
Everybody, make me a perception check.
Yes. Come on.
Let us
come
know
on,
if we
Sydney.
succeed so we know if we should tally it or not.
Oh,
You got this. You got this. You got a +1 to it. You can do it. You can do it.
I take it a 20 as a success.
yes. 20 is
Just one
definitely a
time, just
success. Victor.
Hey, it's
succeeds.
higher than 3.
Solvus does not succeed.
What the fuck?
Was looking
Damn.
for a 15.
You know what though? It's still a win. It was higher than 5.
Yeah.
So you don't see anything, but you do hear outside a shot ring,
Oh.
like from far away. That's why you needed the perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with my experience, can I tell like what kind of weapon it is? Is it like is it shotgun, a
Roll
handgun,
me a light firearms check.
light firearms? That's another +3, so I'm gonna just roll the same.
Nice.
Yeah, you can tell that was like a heavy duty like hunting rifle.
So that counts as a success?
Yeah.
Cool. Remember that, future Andrew. You're checking the tapes.
Success.
Oh. So it's I'm sorry, you said it was what?
It's like a heavy hunting rifle, like the kind that you use to take down deer. It's got some pretty good stopping power.
I would
The kind
like
that you
to
can
think
stick.
back.
Great.
Oh shit. A, does my dad own a hunting rifle? B, does he currently have that hunting rifle with him? Like, is that still in the building?
Your dad does own a rifle. He did not take him with him. He leaves it in his office.
So if it's here, I don't know about it. Or did he leave without
no,
it?
you'd remember that like his exploring days are over. He has it like up on the mantle in his office. Because you've seen the inside of his
Gotcha.
office when you've walked by. He just keeps it locked when he's not at home. But there is
Okay.
a rifle in the house, yes.
Gotcha.
Victor, you hear that?
Yeah, it's a rifle. You said it was what direction?
From behind the house.
South.
So you mean like north?
Yeah, north, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, that
I'll
came
go
from the
check
north.
the north window.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, I go into the kitchen and look out the window.
So you
Yeah,
guys see behind the house is the hedge maze. Both of you make a perception check.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Damn, dude. Hell yeah.
Wow, okay.
If you've got a rank in perception, that means double your points in
Right.
You gotta focus, yeah.
Yeah.
So Victor does not see this. David, there is another brief flash of lightning, and with that nat 20, you have to like blink for a second because you're like, no, that can't be what I saw. There was something that was humanoid, but had gray skin and small wings on its back, and you just barely see like a flash of it before it disappears into the hedge.
So it's going further into the hedge maze.
Yes.
Fair to say I've never seen anything like this in my life?
No, you're like, for a moment you're like, are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Anything as far as like fairy tales, stories, anything I would relate this to, or is it completely foreign to me?
You would have been too far away to get like details. Like you saw a humanoid gray figure with wings on its back. As far
Yeah,
as you know,
I'm saying even that amount, does that make me think, oh, devil or anything else that is in like common lore, or
No. I mean, like, other
Okay.
than like boogeyman tales that are very generic, there's
Okay.
nothing specific folklore that you can do.
Victor, did you see that?
I am like checking my handgun. I'm checking my revolver because like the second that lightning hit, I'm pulling out and checking to make sure I'd reloaded. And so it's like when you say, "Did you see that?" I'm like just peeking around, like, see what?
There was something heading into the hedge maze. It was gray-skinned, had wings, whatever it was. It was humanoid in shape, but definitely not human. I don't know what that thing was, other than a boogeyman of some type.
Well, you're the captain. What do you want to do about it? Are we sitting? Are we guarding the house? Or
I do
I'm sorry,
want
that
to.
was really shitty. I apologize.
I do want to protect the house, but at the same time, we might need to go out there. I don't want to split up the family.
I don't want to split up the family either, especially we can't leave Kareem here alone, and I don't think we can do this with just two of us.
Yeah, well, clearly locking up the house isn't going to do anything because people are just crashing through the windows, or those things are just crashing through the windows.
In this room, I am like tilting over tables to push in front of the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
No one's gonna get through these windows now.
You're barricading, doing the responsible thing, like
Yeah.
while we're
You
like,
guys are having
what's
a
the
fit.
battle plan? I do think there's that nice ebb and flow of like, oh, this macho bullshit. Oh, never okay problem though. Let's deal with it.
Question, what do we know about the maze? Like, is there anything at the end of it that's of any value? Could it be going towards something that we...
As far as you know, it's just like a fun hedge maze. There is a fountain in the middle of the hedge maze. That's like ornated a
Has
little
the
bit.
fountain ever had any significance to us other than the fact that it's just pretty?
It has significance for one of you.
I will say, I have one question. I'm going to split hairs here.
Uh-huh.
Is this a maze or a labyrinth?
A maze? Why?
Because a maze has multiple entries, multiple pathways, whereas a labyrinth has just one single trail that twists and winds.
There
It does some
are
bullshit.
2 entrances to it. I don't remember offhand if...
Also,
I
there's
think both
beasts
entrances
inside of
do
the
lead
labyrinth.
to the middle eventually.
Okay, so it's like a weird mix where it's like
Yeah.
a double-sided labyrinth.
Yep.
Okay.
And it looks like whatever Victor saw or David saw came in through the east entrance.
Okay.
Okay. We're both familiar with the labyrinth, right?
Yeah, you've been through it before, but I mean, it's one of those ones with like really tall hedges, and it's like it's easy for anybody to get lost, especially now that it's dark and stormy, and you guys are like pumped full. You probably don't remember the layout offhand. Probably it was something that as kids you were having fun running through, and as adults you just didn't find a reason to go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. David. We have, from what I see, 2 options.
Yeah.
Well, 3 options.
It's one of them to
option.
stop arguing.
This is a discussion, not an argument.
Could have fooled me. Sorry, I'm trying to move. I'm stuck in the doorway.
You're great.
I'll help you.
There we go.
We've got a couple options here. One, we can split up. We can split up you and I and leave Saul here to defend our sister, keep her safe, and we can each take an entrance. 2, you can take either Saul or Kareem, and I can take the other, and we can split up and go through. Or we can all go through one pathway and leaving an escape route for whatever ran in there.
I mean, I think number one, safety first for the family. So we all stick together. I worry. Like, these guys are coming in the house.
Mm-hmm.
What do they want? Why were they coming in the house? Like, is there something in the house that they want? Our father went on so many adventures, he could have picked something up.
Well,
so
obviously,
part of me really wants to stay here and fortify the house and make sure no one does anything.
Something nasty.
There's that thing out there.
Something nasty went into that hedge maze. It's been very quiet. I know it's too soon to tell, but if you're the captain around here now, what do you want to do?
We could band together, go through and sweep through it as quickly as possible, but then head straight back to the house. Do the best we can fortify this place before we go.
Then I propose we take the opposite route they took. That way they run right into us. I don't want to play catch-up if we're catching up to them.
Sure, whatever.
I did miss you. You're right. Another time.
Yeah, I missed you too.
Awkward bro hug, like leaning real far away. Like,
Yeah, they're a long way from hugging. Please do.
Yeah, it's not there yet. It's not there yet.
It's not there yet.
It's mental hugs. It's mental hugs. It's like, okay, you acknowledged the thing.
It's like for the first time, David actually will look him in the eye.
Aww. I'm gonna grab ice for my gin.
Alright, sorry for hogging up so much time. You guys can go ahead.
you're good.
While we overhear them fighting in the other room, want to grab Solvas. Wait, before you go, you took a pretty nasty hit back there.
It was a hit.
Yeah.
Not used to people coming at me, really. It's been a while.
Yeah, I get that. Listen, just please don't tell Father, okay? I'm not supposed to be practicing. And Kareem's gonna wave her hand over the wound. And using life magic, she's going to rewind the damage that has been done to it. At least partially. Artem, how do I do this?
So what rank do you want to do that at? 1 or 2?
How much damage did you take?
I have like 5 hit points of Boo Boo. So, like,
I'm not sure what the difference is.
So do you see on the combat sheet, magic rank?
Yes.
Right next to it is magnitude.
Okay. Okay, so it's, do I add anything to it, or is it just a D?
It's just the straight whatever the magnitude. And the cost is also further, right?
The cost. I'm going to make it a magnitude 2.
Okay.
So I'll spend 3 points.
And do a d6 of healing. I will say, at this point, you all are taking a breather. You will be getting your fatigue back.
Okay.
Well, you get a little bit of health back. And you see the wound that you just took, the blade, that thick hide, kind of sew itself back together a little bit.
Does your father knows that you can...
He knows. He doesn't about it. But these are dangerous times, and we need to be at full strength for whatever this is. So just please don't tell him that I've been practicing.
I won't. But you have to know that your safety is paramount to any of that. He would want you to be safe.
Right.
If something happens, if something comes at you, you protect yourself.
That's what I got this for. And she's gonna kind of wiggle the spear around a little bit.
Okay. Are you feeling okay? It's been a lot this evening.
I was hoping for a quiet night with a book, but
Same. We'll be okay. We'll take care of you. Take care of it. Find your father. Find what's going on. We'll take care of it.
just so long as the boys don't kill each other first.
I think they might. So, keep one of those handy, just in case.
Hey, if they do, that puts me, in air for the fortune, so...
Heiress. Mm-hmm. You'd be going places.
I didn't mean that. I don't want them actually to die. That's not what I meant.
Oh dear. I know.
It was just a bad joke. I'm sorry.
I think it was a fairly decent joke, actually.
We'll catch up to them.
Okay. So,
Are you two finished yet?
I think at that point we all kind of like our plan and like turn to you.
so
Unless Richard has other ideas.
Yeah, so, hey guys, there's a scary-ass boogeyman looking thing lurking out in our maze. Gray-skinned, has wings. Are they like feathery wings? Or are they like devil-looking wings?
No, they're like skin type wings, like bat.
Yeah, they're like skin.
Flesh wing.
It looks creepy as shit.
And did you say we got our fatigue?
Yes.
Up?
Fatigue is back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna propose that we lock this place down as best we can, fortify as many windows as we can, and then we go out there scouting, and we try to hunt this thing down, and we do it as quickly as we can, because it's quite possible that whole thing's just a diversion because somebody wants something in this house.
Wait, I think I might know, actually. And Kareen's gonna pull up the, I guess the book with the one page in it, and she'll read off the
Oh, the note thing.
The riddle.
riddle.
I had already forgotten about it.
I was gonna mention to you. But
Yeah, I forgot we got it. Okay.
You wouldn't have known it anyway.
Yeah, we weren't there.
Metagaming is a
Oh, yeah.
section in the handbook.
It is.
It actually says in the PDF, if you metagame, you lose. So
Oh.
It does say
shit.
stuff about metagaming.
it's pretty serious. So be careful.
That's how you lose the tabletop RPG.
Artem, would I think that the verdant water possibly be the fountain?
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
The winged
I don't know.
serpent's vision cast out of the verdant water. Cast out on verdant water.
Which there's a spring, not a spring, but a fountain. The fountain in the hedge maze is a dragon.
Yeah.
It's a
Andrew's
Yeah,
little
that's-
moments coming into play.
I have a silver scale pinned on my shirt that came from that fountain.
I think
Okay.
it might have something to do with the red lightning that we saw.
So, but what does the red lightning have to? But, well, either way, something shitty, strange is going on in that hedge maze, right?
Yeah, we definitely know that much.
So you want to barricade and then we examine.
Artem,
Well,
is it raining and pouring outside right now?
Oh yeah, it's like coming down hard.
Do umbrellas exist?
Technically, yeah, they would.
What about lanterns?
Yeah, lanterns do exist. There's probably one
Alright.
in the storage room of the kitchen too.
I'd like to go get a lantern
ladder.
and a coat or umbrella or something if we're going to go out there.
Okay.
I don't want to do it in the dark.
I just imagine hearing all the rain clanging on my armor. It's like,
Gonna get real rusty.
yeah.
Good luck
There's
doing the
no
stealth
chance
check
of
now.
stealthing.
Yeah.
Clank, 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 clank.
Like on a tin roof.
Well, so remind me again, what is this book? Why is this written in here? Is this like handwritten in here?
It is.
It was
written
a
in-
hollowed out book in the library in the restricted section. I had a key to the library. Kareen had a key to the locked off section, and it was hollowed out with a gold spine and a red lightning bolt. And inside was this handwritten letter. in Willem's handwriting.
In a hollowed out book.
Yes.
So not even a real book.
Not even a freaking real book. Now any of those are real. I don't know.
I thought that's just where Father hid his scotch.
Apparently, we were both wrong.
Apparently.
Motion ruled it.
Okay, so this is giving us clues that perhaps whatever they wanted either to do with the book or might have to do with those hedges. So I'm feeling less concerned about boarding this place up, and maybe we just need to get out there right now.
Because they did pop out right next to the library too when they entered the house.
All right, then screw it. Let's just prepare however we need to, and let's get out there.
With my familiarity with the maze, I do want to keep ahead of the lantern and manage to post up anywhere I can get cover, whether it's visual or actual substantial cover.
Okay.
And just kind of see, I guess as the lantern comes up behind us, see what I can gather before moving forward.
Okay.
All right, which of you have a hand free for a lantern? Because I don't. I do not believe.
I have a prehensile tongue that can carry one.
It's true.
I'm gonna carry the lantern.
You
I'll
nasty.
carry the spear in my other.
The one who's afraid of the dark, yes. Carry.
Andrew. Make me
Yeah.
an intelligence check real quick before. Just a straight intelligence.
Is it technology based? No. Cool. So it's a good old flat D20.
You know what? I'll let you roll technology just because of the specific thing that I'm thinking of. Yeah.
So it's a +1.
Oh.
Hey, that's not bad.
I was just to remember something. The stonework
No.
on the fountain.
Also, the technology that is a specialty. I'm focused. A focus. It's a focus right now.
Just as a thinking back on it, especially after you've read the riddle, did you remember that the dragon figurehead on the fountain, its eyes were hollowed out? Just as a
Look at that riddle.
The vision, the eyes.
All right. So who has the lantern?
Anything with
Karina has the lantern?
vision.
I'll have the
Green
lantern.
has it.
Whoa.
Robot.
Decepticons, move in!
Am I doing it again?
Yeah.
Decepticons, move out.
Alright, anything with vision. Winged serpent's vision, which is non-existent. They were hollowed out. Cast out on verdant. I can't think of what verdant means at the moment.
Verdant
green.
means lush greenery
Moving. Oh, verdant. Okay.
I think it means the dragon's eyes.
The dragon's eyes, but the thing is, they're hollowed out.
Right, because something needs to go there.
So what does verdant water means? Cast out on verdant water. They're thrown out.
I think it was thrown into the
stream.
water.
Okay, that makes sense. Carrying mother's mission. Okay.
Our mother's vision?
Can we get out there?
Can you hear me again?
Yes. Yeah, you're perfect.
Well, yeah, I was just letting you guys do that while I got it. So let me grab you all together. And you're going in from the west side, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I got my gun.
So yeah, we're gonna go in from the west.
Okay.
I've got
what's
my
your
gun
watching
drawn.
order?
I think I keep popping forward to jump into cover and
Are you
aim
both
out.
forward, this? If you're going in from the west.
I think I'm scout forward, and
Yeah, it seems like he's more of a scout, especially given his adventuring background. And I will. I think it works pretty well for me to lead the front, and then yeah, we just kind of sandwich in Karine so that way she's safe.
Can anyone see in the dark?
of course not. We're all
Robots?
humans.
So how are you scouting
mean-
ahead in the dark?
I briefly
the
thought
thing
about
is-
being somebody that could, but
What I'm trying to do at this moment is move just ahead of the light to keep me from getting blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
right?
Yeah.
Is it like totally dark vision required to see anything? Because like usually you can see something at night, you just can't see very far.
That's kind of what I'm going for. So
It's
what
a
I'm
stormy
doing,
night right now, so there's no moon.
right? So I'm trying to stay ahead of our light and get into cover, so I can try an eye out before the light comes in and adjusts my vision.
So what I'm doing is I'm giving you all like emitting a certain amount of light, and the lantern is something that you all are going to see.
I just don't know how well you can scout ahead if you can't see ahead.
Not great, but I'm doing my best. That's what I think.
That's all that matters.
Listen, he's an adventurer. I'm sure he's done this before. He's probably got some suave way to do whatever he
I
He
would
wants.
can't
like to
see,
go
then
try-
he's going
I
to
would-
trip on a root.
Like to try to go sneaky.
If I trip, I'll tumble, and I'll do my best.
And then we'll know there's a route there.
I've tumbled before.
So hopefully you
Sure
all
have.
can see.
You guys are such jerks to each other, and I love it.
This is wartime. I'm sorry, but you have to admit, I gave David some seniority. I gave him some command. We talked about things. I recognized some shit. I'd like to think.
So can you all see like an appropriate amount?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'd say that's
So
actually
if you go
pretty
out of
generous.
range of the lantern, you'll still be able to see, just not very far.
Okay, yeah, that seems good.
I
Can
guess
Sulfus be carrying the umbrella, please?
Yes, dear. I'll carry that umbrella for you.
So
so this is a maze because it definitely goes in.
Yeah.
That works for my stealth check, then. I'm obviously not stealthing.
okay.
All
Oh,
right,
okay,
Victor.
that's stealth. Yep, that's not working.
I was gonna try to like hang back in the shadow a little bit and be sneaky, but she's like, come hold the umbrella. And I'm like, alright.
Before you guys move forward real quick, everybody make a perception.
I'm on perception.
Perception.
That was a perception?
That was mine.
Gonna kill me. Here
No, I
we
mean,
go.
is that what we're rolling? You and Artem both spoke at the same time.
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, fuck.
Why did Artem roll?
I don't know. Why did I roll?
Why can I not roll higher than a 5?
With my memory, I'd like to. I guess I had a lot of specific time with this hedge.
Oh, hold on, before we do that, let's find out what the perception check was. I succeeded it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you,
I got a 19, so I
Is
got
a
it.
13 a success?
Yes, Richard and Ryan, you both can hear rustling from within the hedge maze before you guys reach.
Yatta!
Is it
You
wrestling
saying?
from like the wind or storm?
There's like something moving in there.
It directly ahead of us?
In the hedge, like through the maze?
Somewhere in there, like
northwest,
within
so-
all the pitter-pattering of the rain, you do hear something moving in there. You can't tell which direction it is.
Is it the type of thing where it could be a squirrel or does it sound big?
No, it sounds like person-sized.
Okay.
I have 2 questions.
Oh,
First off, the entrance we came into, did we decide that was the opposing side where we would run into it, or
Yes.
the one that? Okay.
this is the opposing because you guys said you wanted to come.
We
in.
followed your
So
idea.
trying to catch up. Why, thank you. Now, as far as the maze goes, is this which direction, to my recollection, leads to where to where that would match up?
And has the
To the
design
center
changed
or
over the past
getting-
10 years?
It hasn't changed. It's fairly old, but
Okay.
to the center or to the other side.
Oh shit! It's buck wild like that.
It goes places. You do know that you can enter from either direction.
You can enter from either direction.
Like right, you can enter from either direction, and you can turn either direction when you come in.
Okay, well then, knowing that, I will change my question to: does left or right designate the other side or the center? Which side lines up with which?
Left is the more direct path to. Actually, they both meet up, but left is the more direct to the other side, and
Victor,
right
I don't
is the
know
more
what
direct to the center.
I don't know what you've been learning during all your adventuring and questing, but there's a tried and true method to get through a maze. You take your left hand, take it to the wall, and you just keep on going with your left hand on the wall, and eventually you'll get there.
If we're aiming for the center, then yes. But we don't know, A, what it's looking for, and B, if it knows how to get us going.
Well, let's take a guess that it does.
Following you, Captain.
Just to be on the safe side, and we know that with this clue with the book thing, we do want to go towards the center. We do want to get to that fountain, correct?
Yes, we need to go see the fountain.
Am I leading or covering? How about that?
Why don't you scout ahead, and the three of us will... Solvas and I will keep Kareen safe, and I'm sure that you can run back to us or shout something out if you need to. Be your suave self.
I'll give a quick nod. I'll holster my pistol and draw my sword and move north? To the left, you said?
Yep.
What's the most direct?
Left is most direct to the other side.
Okay. Did we have, growing up, like, with our dad being a weird adventurer, did we have, like, signals, like, auditory, like, whistles or, like, hisses or anything that let us know about, like, advance, like, SWAT team bullshit, where, like, when you're kids, you're like, and move up, and and hold.
I feel like Victor would know some because he probably took you out hunting, and so you know a few signs like that.
Not David though. Not David.
David would probably know some, but it depends on how much you went hunting with him. Kareen probably doesn't know any if she. I don't know. Did she go hunting?
Oh man.
Well, yeah, probably.
Probably once, and that was probably enough.
Yeah, it was like, oh, you kill things out here. Never mind.
Then
this is terrible.
Okay, then my future plan, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spend the next round moving and doing the, like, whistles and shit, and I'd like to roll perception checks to see if they get it, and if they don't,
So
I'm going to, like,
insight to
address
see-
that when it comes.
Well, I mean, they can tell you because they're player characters.
Can I just say Solvas is just gonna, like, ruin every stealth possibility because you just hear, like, just like pushing
coming from the tin roof armor.
I can't fit in here.
Are you all trying to be stealthy, by the way?
You're
I
wearing
am sure.
plate armor. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't think I'm really trying for it too much because I don't think I have much of a
And
shot
we have
at
a
it.
lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are really.
But, like, I did say I was going to try to keep ahead of the lantern. So,
Okay. Right now, you are
I'm
not
going to roll
in the
stealth.
lantern's light, but
Hey, ba 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 ba.
you're real
yes.
stealthy. I will say,
I
if you
am
start
the wind.
whistling, though, that's not very stealthy.
Right. But they're more matched up with, like, the...
I'm just gonna
Sure,
stay
insects
one
and
corner
stuff, you know
behind
what I
you
mean?
so we can like.
Okay, so
I
he'll
think-
just say one
I think
corner.
that
You can
would've-
give him visual trick signals.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I do think as far as sound, Dad would have taught us, what birds and insects are in the area. He knows, this is our campus.
Make
So
a survival check.
oh shit.
I was gonna say it's storming. I doubt there's much animal sound.
Yeah.
It's storming in at
Here.
night.
Solvis is like standing super tall and like thinking real skinny and just like sidestepping through everything.
We'll see how good you
I
are
don't
at
even know.
imitating. Okay, you're fairly
guess
good
it's
at imitating the wildlife with your survival.
Right.
So you remember and you recall, you will know that like those calls, he never really like put anything. He was much more hand signals for specific things, but it was just like
Okay.
a general like, yeah, it's okay, come type.
I'm gonna follow Dad's notes. And I do know a lot of the sound stuff is visual range, which makes sense. And so, like, a lot of that.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Moving word. I'm gonna. And this is set for me to not necessarily have light.
Yeah, you can see.
Ah,
about
great.
20
I
feet
already
ahead.
don't see him.
All right, you. Just
I
let me
guess
know
I'll
when
just
I need to-
wait 10 seconds, and if I'm not hearing anything, then I'm just gonna keep moving.
Yeah, it's pouring hard, so you can't see
Yeah.
very far in front of you.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can see about 20 feet, and then it just it's hard.
Cool.
All right, Victor,
All
keep
right,
going.
everyone's good.
So quiet.
How's it going back there, Solvus?
Shh. Back up, back up, back up.
Fine. Just I'm Totaroing this shit right now.
I'm getting a little wet. If you could hold the umbrella.
Yeah. Just fine.
As Solvus squeezes.
I'm trying to
through.
see, was Victor trying to, say that he sees something?
No, just like a keep it down. We're good.
Okay.
You keep it down. Have you made your way through here recently? It's changed. It's gotten smaller.
I'm the quiet one right now.
I'm really not sure how we're stealthing.
I have no idea.
We have a person in armor, we have a lantern, and we have a giant pangolin monster.
All right, so we've got a dead end there. We know that.
You could probably see over the hedges.
Actually,
No, they're
Oh.
quite high.
I was about to say,
No.
can I just switch?
At
my
least
head
you're
up?
not sticking out.
Though that being said, they are not high enough that you wouldn't be able to actually if you wanted to
Assuming that the hedge would carry my weight.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it's that sort of thing where if you thought that they would support you, you could actually
David,
pull up on.
David, come here and give me a boost. Just get on your hands and knees.
I'm gonna turn around, expecting to talk.
I don't even think you'd be able to do that. I think you might break your back or something.
Actually, wait, Solvus, can you give me a boost? Can you?
Oh
Push
yeah,
me.
of course, yeah. Just
Guys,
Alright.
where are you?
I'd like to look over the hedges.
Okay, you do have the lantern.
Yeah, I want to see.
Okay. How do I do that?
I need to pee real bad.
He might just have to move his character token around or something.
Ooh, I
can
see some
definitely up
shreds
to
of
there,
light
right?
coming through.
I
Uh,
can
you
show
see on
you
the other side?
I went through
Victor.
a wall.
Victor, we have to decide right now. Are
I'm
we doing
moving
left
a little
hand or right hand? Right hand might bring us closer to the center.
How do I?
Oh, never mind.
That's a dead end, David. That's a dead end.
Okay.
No, but I get you. You're good.
Can I just make a general perception check to look over the hedges?
Sure.
I understand with recent discoveries. I understand that. I'm just trying to be direct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Are we okay?
know that
We're
around,
fine.
Okay, good.
around the next bend ahead of Victor, you definitely tell that there's something moving down there. You can't see what, because it's a little too harsh of an angle to see, but you just see the top of somebody's head.
All right.
around
I'm gonna head
Someone's
back.
head, as in a person.
a humanoid figure, but yeah,
A humanoid cranium.
It's in
I
the
would
center.
head back over and say, Victor doesn't see anything yet. You see anything?
I think in the center, the fountain area. Bring me down! Bring me down! Bring me down! There's someone or something in the center by the fountain.
Did it have wings or gray skin?
I couldn't tell. It was too far away.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and tell Victor.
Cool.
Victor,
Yeah.
there's something. The way you're headed, there's something.
He's got to pee so bad. Andrew's gonna pee.
Listen. What?
He's
all right,
doing a dance. He's
you
like,
guys-
yeah,
You guys
hello.
do a thing. I'm gonna go over to this corner here and examine how much pee is there.
That is not the first
I'll get
time
back.
that a Victor has used that excuse before.
I was just gonna say. Victor's
that
just
excuse.
going off to go pee, and next
True.
thing you know, they're stealing from everybody.
And he is a victor. You can't trust victors.
Oh no, earlier he was suggesting names. He's like, I was thinking Victor, and I was like I was
Triggered.
working, and I just saw Victor, and I was like, nah! As I do.
Yeah, so... I guess we'll
Let's
pause
keep
for a
going
second.
ahead.
Okay. Just leave Victor there.
Alright, well,
drag him with us.
Victor went ahead.
Apparently my timing wasn't great. I wasn't the only one who needed to pee, but I was the last person there.
So I guess Victor, as you guys are moving up...
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I
So Victor,
peek.
you would
I
definitely...
peek.
Yeah, so Victor would have been the first one to see that.
Yeah.
Kareem, get behind me!
There's somebody, patrolling over around here.
What can I tell about this thing?
It's another one of those lanky people. They've got a short sword in their hand.
It's
Hey.
a lanky person with a short sword. Okay.
You should just stealth up and shoot him.
Stealth would kind of remove the point of shooting. Wait, shooting would kind of remove the other way.
You want me to go up there and stab him?
Here, I'll draw my dagger. Say, we're running through. Count of 3, okay?
So I will say, unlike D&D, if you're stealth and you can get the drop on an enemy, you can straight assassinate.
Sweet. I
Try
want to try and do that, but I really gotta pee. I think it's open. Let's.
Well,
Bye. He's just like dancing there, like I gotta pee for a while.
I guess let's just charge at this one, and we can try that out next time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I would like to charge.
All right, you round the corner, and you're very clearly not stealthy, and it's like what? So roll initiative, like right there.
Okay.
This thing's not great at it. Well,
Ooh, that's not good.
Damn, Kareen!
all right.
Rolled 19 to take this umbrella before I break it.
God, that doesn't even make sense that I'd be the last one to go since I'm the.
You slipped on some grass, you lost
Yeah,
your footing.
To
it's
be fair-
wet out there.
To be fair, you round the corner, and going through it sounds like.
Yeah.
So,
You
not
guys keep
the
whispering,
stealthiest.
and I'm like, it's a storm. Your rain armor is getting clattered on. Like, you guys need to speak up if you're hearing each other. And you're giving covert signals to
He
each other.
actually has to scream just to hear over the rain on the armor.
What?
That guy rolled amazing.
We gotta be quiet!
So he's gonna run up at you. He's gonna try and hit you, though I doubt he will. 'Cause he's all alone.
Oh.
Wow, on my screen, it rolled
Damn.
2 dice for because I'm still at disadvantage for whatever reason.
Still
Well-
hit.
Yeah. Either way, that's an amazing hit with no damage to him. Things on my armor.
Wow, yeah, he nat 20'd. Well, I guess he does get the second D6. Does
Yay!
Okay, so 2.
Yeah, he sees you, he runs up at you, and he slashes at you, and it catches you by surprise because he's so quick coming at you. And just
I just like run up and he's like, "Oh shit!"
yep. Kareen, you're next.
Okay, so
Getting
this
girl.
is like,
Hear
Girl.
scuffle right around the corner.
Well, at least I know why I'm going later in the turn order now.
Yeah.
and this is why Kareen kept the reach weapon. As Kareen's gonna yell out, David, hold on! I'm coming! And she's gonna run around, and with, I guess she'll set down the lantern, and she's gonna go ahead and try and stab around her brother to stab this guy.
Yep. So, heavy melee attack.
Yeah. I'll do that.
So it's your strength mod. I don't think you don't have any ranks, so it's just whatever your strength mod is, plus a d20.
That is a,
I believe in you.
that's a -1.
Yeah. I remember
Mm.
that.
It's not a natural one.
I feel like you come around the corner. You're like, oh shit, right, I have to drop the lantern. You put it down, like, I feel like you don't actually drop the lantern. For a second there, you're holding it and you're like, oh, right. And you try to spear him with the one hand and it just wildly goes out because it's like a fairly heavy spear. And then you remember, you're like, oh, right, 2 hands.
Yeah. Either that or stop. Oh, set down the lantern carefully. Don't want to spill it. Don't want to break it.
Right.
We need light out here. So, okay, then, oh, dang it.
Yep. So that didn't work. Solva.
Okay.
Is there room for me to get over there? The answer's no, right?
Yeah, you can't really.
Can you climb up around on the...
You can climb over. I did say she can. She is.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna
tall
climb
enough
over
that
that
she can do
shit then.
Okay. So climbing is just part of your movement, really. Make me an athletics check.
Oh god, no. Athletics is strength. So
She is
plus
strength.
2.
I'm guessing I didn't pop around and shoot it.
No, we moved. We're doing this
What
one.
is going on?
Wow.
That
What
was-
is happening?
Makes sense.
That's impressive. Well,
Do I break the head?
Wait. Don't you add your strength to it or something?
did you add your?
That's just normal strength right there.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any ranks in it.
Oh, no ranks in athletics.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you try and get over. I think you underestimate how slippery the hedge actually is in the rain, and you're like, oh wait, no, okay. So you're not gonna get over that this round.
Can I give aid?
Yeah.
I give aid to that person there.
To Victor.
Yeah, because you have to be right next to the person, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll give it to Victor.
Go
Go help
ahead
your
and,
siblings.
Go ahead and Victor and roll initiative.
Oh, sorry about that.
We're in.
Try to climb it, I slide back down. Fall on my butt, probably, and I'm like, go!
It's
Go
like
over
those
there!
Panda videos
Go.
when you kind of
Oh
tumble.
my god.
Morgan, stop.
Pandas, I don't know how even
Wow.
do they just
Howdy,
exist?
Panda.
Well, that
Yeah,
works
it's
out
just an 11.
perfectly, and that it's
Yeah.
Victor's turn.
Yeah.
Your attack has +2.
Oh, sweet. And
Look at how brave your sister's being.
what
Go attack.
happened? What happened in their rounds? Like, what did they do? Did they? Just,
This guy
rush
just
around?
nicked me with his sword.
Yeah.
Did you guys just rush through, or
Yeah,
what happened?
I
did
tried to
rush
rush
in.
through, but then I was too loud with my metal, and he saw me and got me.
And so
Okay.
he slashed at David.
So I think with you guys rushing around, I just mumbled, "Damn it!" and sheathed my revolver and pulled out my my short sword
Okay.
and rushed around. And so if I can share space, I'll slide through.
You cannot. You can move through allied. You can't end your turn in one.
Okay, cool. So I will 5, 10, 15. I'll take the tumble action.
Okay.
20 and end up there. So so I have to do fatigue. So that's 1 fatigue.
Yep.
I will mark that. God damn, Morgan, chill.
Yeah, I pretty much say the same thing. I'm like, God damn, Victor can move.
So I'll tumble through their space so I don't get an advantage attack. And then and hopefully 1 fluid motion, spin up and kind of slash up.
Yeah, so
And
you are
see what I do.
flanking and you have +2 from aid, so you have +4 on this attack.
Oh shit, +4. And light melee, I've got a +4 naturally, so
+8?
+4 on top of that. Not minus.
Don't do a -8.
Yeah, that would kind of suck buttholes. Not +68. That would be cool, but no. Alright, so
Wow.
damn, a crit. And shit, I've got a +1 to attack and damage because that is a modded weapon.
Yep. So you're gonna gonna
So
do a
it's-
ton of damage to him.
Yeah, 1d8 plus.
1d6 if it's a short sword, right?
It's 1d6. Yes, I'm sorry. 1d6. Oh, it just says +1 attack roll and crit roll of a crit threat of 19.
Yeah, so it's crit. You can crit on a 19 with a short sword.
Which I'm cool with. I'm happy about that. So
That's the mod you took?
I did, yeah. I took 2 mods on that.
Yep.
So 1d6 plus dex?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically
Which
2d6 because you crit.
Oh, hell yeah. 2d6 plus
This guy might be real dead real
2.
hard.
So, okay.
All
2,
right.
2, 2.
Well, you slash up at his backside. This guy is wearing a leather shirt. You like cut through it, and like he's real hurt as you rip open his back. He's not dead quite yet, but basically almost.
So that was my movement, my standard.
Yeah.
I don't really have a free action.
Yeah, I think unless you want to spend more fatigue.
Yeah. Would I be able to use my reaction as the speaking action to beckon and distract the character, or
You can
Or is that
certainly
enough?
try, but I think he's thoroughly distracted, and I think David might kill him on his turn anyway.
and I guess
Yeah.
that might contribute to the aid action. Which,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
yeah, cool.
David, your turn.
Alright, so I get a +2 for flanking.
Yep.
Alrighty, I'm going to vicious attack, and I want this guy right in the throat so he's not making any more sound.
Okay.
That's 19 to hit and 9 damage.
Yeah. He's straight dead. You just right through his throat. And blood sprays onto Victor's face.
Oh man, did I get your scoop messed up? I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't really tell because there's also just a shit ton of rain, but you
True.
know it's there.
It's really dark out here, guys. There was a ton of shade a second ago.
Yep.
Yes, that's
A lot of that going around.
Well, a lot of shade. So that's not my voice. What am I doing? Yeah, a lot of shade happens when it's big laundry bill.
Okay. Well, he's dead. You don't hear anything. Well, make a perception check real quick.
Oh shit.
I hear nothing.
You hear nothing. There's just rain.
I hear so little, I'm gonna go pee.
Oh,
Green
no,
and
I rolled.
Feel
Solus,
that.
You do hear something further away moving, but like it's not near you. So I'm gonna keep the turn order how it is, and just have you guys moving through. So next time you're in
Okay.
combat, it will be green. At the top of the order.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll pick up the lantern. And, shall we continue?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
So where are
Full
you? heading?
Morgan.
Morgan says hi.
Well, baby.
Hello, Katie.
By saying hi, I mean she's freaking out.
Oh,
for
So we're going-
shadows.
Left, right?
Yeah,
Right. Left.
have to.
Wait.
That's a dead end over
Left.
here.
Wait. Right.
Yeah. Where are you trying to go? To the center or to the other side?
I thought we were doing
I thought we were
left
going
hand.
center.
Oh, okay.
How do we get to the center?
The center,
Thanks,
the
Lex.
quickest way, would be to take a right at the next thing.
Insight check.
At this thing, or
DM?
Yeah.
oh, that's a dead
No,
end.
I
So
mean,
that's definitely not it.
The way you were going, a right at the next turn.
Okay, no one's moving their token, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Oh, are we out of initiative order?
Yeah.
You're out of combat for now.
Okay. Cool. So David will just need some help. There's
Sorry.
David is.
Nah, I'm good. You guys go. I see.
I do think I want to be like next to Kareen if she's like leading the charge, I want to have like one left hand on her shoulder, right hand on my sword.
I definitely don't want to be leading. I just want to be moving.
Yeah.
Victor, you can go ahead, and I can go get in between you and Kareen.
Okay, cool.
Make me a perception check as you guys move through this area.
Oh God, not again, not again, not again. Oh, okay.
Well,
You just have to keep saying that every time you.
I just have to get like negatively hyped about it.
can I get advantage?
Straight to know nothing.
Can I get advantage for my familiarity? Yes. No? Okay.
We all have familiarity with this
Roll the
maze.
D6.
Yeah.
We're all related to each other. We lived here.
You roll
Well,
the
you know,
D6.
I'm stretching.
And
Really?
some of us have actually been here recently, you know?
Listen, you know.
There we go.
Um,
Kareen, I apologize for my armor. I know you can't really hear anything when it's right next to my armor in the rain.
What?
So, Solvus and Victor, you hear, like, to your left as you move through this area, you hear a little bit of, like, speaking.
what language?
It is, Dorian. It's the southern part of the continent.
To hear it better, I actually moved the umbrella over to Defeat to like silence his armor just a little bit.
Okay. And you can sort of make out, like, you could hear that they're arguing about something. And someone clearly says, "Can't find it."
They're over there. They're looking
I'm
for
going
something.
to roll a bluff check.
We still doing the keeping our hands to the left of the wall thing?
We're not doing that.
No.
So to go to the center,
we're
it is
following
the way
Sister now.
David. To go to the center
I'm
is
gonna-
the way David is.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
does
roll
Kareen have a
bluff check.
thing?
No, we're just following her. Well, hold up. Well, stop moving for a sec, guys. I'm going to, while we hear that talking, I'm going to try to do a bluff check and speak rather loudly. You can't find it because we already have it.
Roll me a
And-
deception, I guess.
We're gonna die today.
Yeah. So I do get a +3, which is cool.
So we're not sneaking anymore, is what I'm hearing.
No.
I don't think
Apparently
we've been
not.
sneaking. At least not very well.
Very.
So you yell that, and you hear very clearly back, the meat's here.
Mm-hmm.
The meat?
Did you just refer to us as the
meat?
meat?
The meat.
That's what you hear, and moving.
With
Alright, sword and shield up.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision. Now, are they in the right area for what they're looking?
You have no idea.
I'm just
I mean,
expecting
well, I know,
to
like,
come
the general-
through the thing.
You know that it sounds like it came from the center.
Okay, then that's a safe bet. I'd rather mislead them at the moment than, you know.
Alright,
wander
Victor,
around
catch
and
up.
open-
They're going down this way.
Okay.
Like, I like to think that Victor shouted that,
He
and
did.
Solvus was just like, "Oh, we gotta go."
Shouted
Yeah.
it. 100%.
But at the same time, once we do get up towards the way, I do hush. I don't know if that would be like a leadership role of some
Yeah.
sort.
I turn around and attack it.
So as you guys are
Oh.
running through, there's been somebody running after you. Kareen, it is your turn.
Already?
You do hear Solvus, I guess, scream.
Wait, does this person pop out behind us, or
Yeah,
does it?
Yeah, like this
Yelled, and they
motherfucker
knew
literally
exactly
just
where you
appeared.
were.
Like was like, "Woo!"
Did you say the spear was a thrown weapon too?
Yes, it has a range of 60.
Yeah. Kareen's gonna hear the scream and know that Solvas isn't. And she's gonna whip around and she's gonna be like, Oh, Maker! And she's gonna chuck the spear.
Are you saying
Wait.
Kareen is careening the spear at him?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay. Make a heavy melee, yeah.
And that's a dex, right?
No.
because it's thrown.
It's a strength because it's thrown. I was at the same roll!
Me and you have great rolls tonight. Can we talk about that?
I'm doing good, everything. The game is telling me stop trying to fight.
Kareen tries to throw it, but like, I guess she like underhands it and it just lands like in front of her.
Yeah, maybe a spear is not your thing.
I have found that
I have
D&D
something
games,
I can give you.
RPGs tend to give you some leniency when you're doing things in your character. Like when I was that wild sorcerer guy, instead of impersonating the person and using deception, I should have used intimidate to like freak him out, and that's where my check failed.
Yeah,
Maybe,
of course
yeah.
it does.
I mean, you just told him you have the thing he wants, and he's like, oh, okay.
He successfely did that athletic check to crawl over the hedges.
That was not
Yeah.
that guy, but yeah. Anyways, oh, the thing
I'll
went out
use
of the
my.
tournament.
I'm not going to move any closer. I'm going to use to give aid to Solvas.
Okay.
Also be like, kill it, kill it, kill it!
Well, it's this thing's turn and runs over at Solvas. It's one of the Malkine ones again. He's gonna strike at you with his great sword. Wow.
I'm not seeing anyone else in the turn order.
Well, no wonder we're not getting any good rolls.
God damn.
That is.
Yeah.
Why did you take all the good rolls?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not sharing. Sharing is caring.
I have leather.
Yeah,
I have
yeah, you
leather,
do.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's fine.
Jesus.
I'm dead.
I
What?
do believe Solvas does go unconscious from that.
That is
No!
more than my hit points when we started.
God damn it!
Wow. Okay.
At 16 when we started.
Does anybody have any health potions?
I am a
Can I-
medic. I'm a doctor.
You do
I'm a
have
doctor on this plane.
So,
Alright,
So my
I'm a
back
fighter,
is
so I'm gonna go
towards
fight,
the
and the
Malachite,
people who heal,
so
go
then-
heal.
people can use me as cover.
Okay.
But yeah, for some reason, no one's showing up in the turn order. I think that happens when you, like...
Oh, when you close the turn order out.
Everybody,
Yeah.
if you use my body as cover, you get +3.
Well, it's
You're like the Snorlax of this maze now.
Victor's
You have
turn
freaking
now.
Poke Flute to wake you up.
Can't tell turn orders.
It's Victor's turn. I'll let you know.
Okay. I imagine I heard a weird gurgle from someone familiar.
Yeah. So you are at negative hit points right now. There are negatives in this game.
Oh, okay.
5, 20,
So in that case,
30.
I had.
You only die when you get
Can't
to
go on
your-
Korean square.
Or when you get to your
Uh-oh.
con.
But you could go diagonal. Go here.
Oh, can I move diagonal?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because it's a card corner.
I know sometimes that causes extra movement. I don't know.
Technically, you can
Wow.
step over Solvas because she's just on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the dagger in my hand
Okay.
at this thingy.
Sure. Make a light melee attack.
Okay, light melee. Nice.
I'm like, is that a cane? What's going on?
I dropped the umbrella because I died.
No!
Well,
Again.
you definitely hit.
Excellent.
You're not dead yet, you're just unconscious.
You are just unconscious.
Not
How,
dead
how
yet.
unconscious are you? I can't see your health.
I am -3 unconscious.
Okay, I could probably fix that.
What is my damage bonus? Is that just flat dex?
Here you go, my lady.
Yeah.
That have anything to do
Just
with
dex
weapon?
on top of.
No!
Slides.
I need you
Okay.
to carry it!
There we go. 1d4 plus 2.
Can't even hold a frickin' umbrella, you're
Damn,
fired!
6.
Yeah, you throw your dagger at him
I'm
and it
gonna
just
wake up and
lands
kill
in
you.
his chest, and he's like, "Oh!" And then he looks back up at you.
Oh shit. And I say, oh shit. And I'm going to use my free action
This
to
is
take
action.
out item
Okay.
and pull out my sword.
Okay. David.
You know,
Something.
I can be an asshole, but I do love Solvas as an old family.
Moving kids, guys.
So I'm gonna rush on in there. I'm underneath.
Yeah, I think the lesson here is Artem should not give level 1 enemies greatswords.
No, no, you shouldn't.
I do think
No.
the way I vision this scene is like I come through and like chuck a knife, and then like it buries itself in its meat, and I'm like, draw a sword. Okay, come at me, motherfucker! And then all of a sudden, like my little brother just like rushes through.
So
Suck shit, dickhead.
yeah, going on in there. I am like when I see / hear her go down, battle trance just in instinct kicks in, and I'm gonna go over there and savage attack.
Okay.
God damn it! It's a nat 1. I trip over her or something. I don't know.
What is
I did have to get through a lot of people to get to him,
What is it total?
and it's very wet. The total, even with the nat 1, it's just 4.
Yeah. You, I guess, yeah, you do probably trip and you go prone. Right there.
Great. Now I'm just laying on top of her.
The sad thing is you would have like straight up brutalized, murdered.
I know. It's the first time that I actually got a decent damage roll.
That's so sad.
So my little brother comes rushing through, knocks me out of the way.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
face
no!
plant right
Like,
in front of the enemy.
Slip and fall in the rain.
Watch out, if you're gonna get beheaded right there.
This is why I don't leave you.
Hey,
This is
Korean.
why I take.
It's Korean's turn.
As
Run,
he's saying,
Kareem.
this is why I'm gonna go ahead and shove him out of the way. And I'm gonna move over close to Solva.
Uh-huh.
And kind of holding the cross in my hand, I'm gonna just like, come on, come back. And I'm gonna do the same rewind and try and heal her wounds once again.
Okay.
Can she do that there?
Yeah. Well, she
I'm
can
gonna maximize it.
She's on top of. Okay.
One more over.
Okay.
What do I roll something? Or is it 6?
It's a D6, yeah.
This is a very crowded square right now.
Yeah.
3.
My
hit
squirrel's
points.
here first. 3?
Yes.
I'm at 0.
So that's still unconscious, but not.
She's
in
no
danger
longer
of dying?
bleeding out, or
Looking at it, I already see like an issue with this. I'm just gonna give you your rank on top of that because it really should. I guess.
what is it?
Your rank on top of it.
Okay, so that's an extra 2.
Yeah.
That's 2! Yes.
Yeah. So
My girl.
Solvas like opens her eyes. She feels that like the wound closing in, and it's not like bleeding out anymore.
You're okay. Please come back to us.
I'm okay. Yeah. Start getting to my feet.
All right. Next up, it's the guy's turn again, and
Fuck!
unfortunately, David is in front of him
Can
and
I
on
point
the prone on the ground.
I'm sorry, how funny would it be if he just critted us all to death? Like, just down the line. Just like,
Just
boom, dead.
one guy.
Boom,
Like, well,
dead.
that alpha went real nice, guys.
Yeah, he might strike me, but it looks like my armor takes all the damage.
Yeah, he rolled real low with it. I think that is the lowest possible damage he could roll. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it hits your
Must be nice.
armor, but it doesn't pass through. Solva.
I'm getting Huntersburg, the guy.
Okay.
First of all.
Uh-huh.
Second of all. Shit.
You're in a shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm smushed up against the hedge. And so,
We're gonna go too. It's fine. It's fine. She said so the last time, and it was not fine. So here's the first one with the You know what? We're gonna try the hooked dagger, and it grapples on a success.
Oh, okay.
If that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. So 21.
That is
Nice.
success.
Cool.
So he is
Which it
grappled.
doesn't do a lot of damage, and that's light melee.
Does
One
my
second.
crit failure take away tallies, or is it just any success?
No, it's just any success.
Okay.
Crit failure doesn't take away anything. I'm not that mean.
Okay.
So that will hit.
Okay, one second, real quick. Oh, okay. I see. I think it's just the 1d4. Okay.
All right. So
Plus
you
one.
what are you using again?
It's the hooked dagger. The hooked
okay.
mod. It's a grapple on success.
Yeah, so it's basically the dagger has like a hook in it, and when you like stab into him, you like turn it, and like you have a hold of him now. And he's like, and he's just spits out blood. He does not look good at all. Almost like you almost killed him, even though.
The second attack.
Yep. Well, that was a light melee.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I can't do that then. That's right.
Oh man, before we went out into the hedge, I totally forgot to
What?
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 the archer that I left in the loo. So that
there.
I
Now,
totally forgot to.
I will point out.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hunter's mark. So +2 to that.
Oh,
So
then he's
7.
just dead. Yeah.
Yes.
You hook into him and he dies.
Tight.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Ugh. That was embarrassing.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of combat.
I'm gonna rush over and try to
Yeah, that
like
was a little
establish David's wound.
Sure. Do you want to use your medical kit?
Sure.
Sure. So roll me medicine.
Get out of the way here. Oh no, I keep
It's gonna
getting
be a
stuck on
plus.
shit.
Oh, you're trying to heal me?
No, Solvus, I think.
I was gonna say I didn't get hurt this.
Oh. I
I
thought
mean, I got hurt earlier, but I'm
He
still
just tripped
okay.
on
I,
his face.
Solvus went down.
Yeah.
She needs.
Okay. In that case, I go over, reach an arm out, you up, and then like unpack and help solve it.
Oh my gosh, I can't pick up my umbrella.
Okay, yeah, you
Pause the
definitely passed the thing. So, go ahead and roll. What was it? I think it's 2d4, and then add your medicine rank on top.
2d4 plus. Just once my medical rank.
Unless you have the perk that lets you do it more than once.
I feel like that's beyond my pay grade.
Oh, sorry, you don't add your rank yet. There's a perk that adds your rank. Okay, so just
Okay.
2d4.
2d4. Yep. Cool.
Yep.
Wow! Oh, hell yeah!
Woo! Thank you.
So yeah, you patch up, you like stuff the gauze in the wound, and you're like, wow, you did a really, really good patch job with that.
Nice.
Thanks.
There's some sewing. There's antibiotics. There's oh shit! I've got bedside manner.
Oh, you do have something.
I do. God, the text is so fucking small.
Bedside manner. When healing a being, you may add your rank and charm to the roll. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
So you add your rank.
Fuck yeah! Like a roll or just the?
No, you
the
just add your
bonus?
rank.
Where's charm?
So how many ranks in charm do you have?
I have 2 ranks in charm. I've got a plus 5 in charm.
So it's plus 2.
Actually,
Plus
Artem.
Yeah.
I have bedside manner as well because I also
Oh, yeah. Then all of your stuff would have been at plus 2 as well.
I've healed you twice, so add another 4 hit points back.
Nice.
Damn y'all!
Yep. So
Guess
you're-
what? Guess where I am?
Full health. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Y'all are the real
I like
MVPs
that.
of this
Yeah.
game.
Don't forget your perks. I know it's easy to forget them sometimes, but yeah. They add on to your stuff that you do.
I'm like, I haven't used insight technology.
Yeah.
I forgot that it helps.
Yeah, all of them help. Insight has stuff that like lets you know what an enemy is up to and all that, you know. And don't, like, there are ways to get ahead in battle by using, you know, ability checks. Like, if you want to get a leg up and you think of something creative, you can totally do that. That's why the ability check is an action to itself.
Nice.
That's a skill check. Yeah, okay. So you patch up Solvus a lot between the magical mending healing and the kit used on her. She's looking great now.
The actual doctor.
Thank you both. I appreciate it.
Alright.
Just another day.
David, what happened to you? You got some mud on your armor.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
You got some
fine.
mud on your armor.
You know what, guys? I'm used to fighting in like controlled environments. You know, this is the first time I'm fighting in the frickin' rain.
It's okay, David. No one's blaming you.
I'm not judging you. I'm just wanting to make sure you're safe.
I'm fine. Let's just go kill this frickin' thing.
Is he fine? Is he really fine?
He's okay. He's been hurt a little bit.
I use the umbrella and I hold it over you for a moment.
But you can't get rid of the salt.
You could heal me 5 right now, but you can't heal years and years.
Listen,
get that.
validation is not a skill.
I just want my dad to love me.
I am gonna try to like throw a hand on his shoulder and sit down to like check wounds, and if I can use a basic healing check, but like if he's driven and not trying to do that, then
basically both of my shoulders are nicked, but I'm not hurting too bad. I mean, it's sore. I don't like it.
If I'm walking up with, I'm gonna check on you. Are you gonna let me check on? Or are you gonna
Fine.
shove me aside?
Is Solvus in the wall?
Fine, my shoulders are kind
Look, I'm huge.
Yeah.
All right, I end up in the walls sometimes.
If you get stuck,
I've
let me
noticed.
know.
I only got super stuck once, and that was in the house.
All right, then I'm gonna roll my medic pack. So
Am I in the wall? Look at me, always.
How many times can you do your medic pack?
I think it has 10 uses.
oh, I do need to keep track of that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you could just keep us all at full health.
Well, because I was thinking like the medic, I guess there's like certain tools that work and certain tools that are expended.
Yeah.
But I think at this point we're at 3.
Ooh, nice.
You've got supplies in there.
Yeah.
So you've
It's
used
a well
it
stocked.
3 times, I believe, right?
3 times.
Because you also tried to use it on the guy.
I gotta
Okay,
hand it
that
to
works.
you, Victor. You're a damn good medic.
Well, I learned a couple things while I was.
Yeah, given how much time you were away, I sure hope you learned a bit.
Like, how to mend a wound.
I learned something.
Alright, so roll the 2d4 plus 2.
All right, 2d4. 2d4.
This is
plus
like the
2.
end of Endgame with Star-Lord.
Alright, I'm at
and
full
Thor.
health.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Endgame?
How dare you?
How?
I'm so far behind on that.
Came out over a month ago.
Speaking of being so far behind, Victor, why don't you keep up the pace? Well, you gotta go.
Yeah, you
Six
guys
out
are
of 10.
moving up.
Because I'm also kind of drunk, so
You know what? You know what? You're not the only one, okay? Look how little's left in this.
Victor, I need to speak to you.
right now.
Yes.
Okay, yes, what's up?
Say
So-
right now, like you guys haven't been talking this whole trip. You make time for your sister.
Everyone else is moving forward, what do I do?
David's gonna be like, hey, I should be in on this too.
It's okay. And she's gonna look down at the heavy spear and I don't think it's working out very well.
No.
No, I don't think it is either.
No.
I don't want to be defenseless though. So I was hoping maybe you had something else that I could use. Sure.
Well, I'm kind of scared of giving you a gun, so, dagger or a sword? What would you like?
I think I might actually be best. You know, despite how I look, I actually do read quite a bit about technology. And
Yeah.
I do know how, well, theoretically, how to assemble and take apart a gun. So I think if push were to come to shove,
You know how to aim a gun?
pointed at the...
Because that's a big difference between assembling it.
Well, I know I'm better at using a gun than I am at a knife or a spear. Put it that way.
I don't know how much that's really saying, to be honest.
You can use
I'm going
Dex for
to-
light melee. Just saying.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull out-
I saw in the sheet it doesn't say that.
Oh, in the character sheet, there should be a little thing next to light melee and archery that like lets you determine which skill uses.
In any case, I have a leather jacket on, and I really want to be close enough to shank him with a knife.
You do have a knife? Or you
I
need
don't
a knife?
have a knife.
And you want a gun as well?
No, I don't have a knife.
Wants a gun.
You want a gun? I'm sorry, I'm confused. What is it you need?
Give me your gun.
I'm sorry. What is it you need?
Give
You
me
need
your
a
gun. Give me your gun.
I'm gonna kind of like eye her over and kind of flip out the gun, pop open the chamber, make sure it's like fully loaded, slap it shut, look at her again, reach into my pocket and pull out another like 6 shots, just like a handful of bullets. Pop over, grab the barrel, hand her the gun. Barrel, handle first,
Stop.
and set it into her hand.
Korean, you're in front from now on.
And
I
here,
don't think that's how the best way to use a gun.
and here are some bullets.
I don't want you behind me, given the way you're using that spear.
Listen, let's give her a shot.
Ah,
But yeah, let's give her a shot, but not at us.
If you're that worried, I'll go in front. If she's going to shoot
You've been
anybody,
badly
it's
hurt
going to be
tonight.
me.
I need to be able to protect
That is
Silva.
not a great excuse. In David's defense, just because he hasn't been hurt tonight doesn't mean he should get shot. So, you know what? I'm going to go first.
Hey, Solvus, make a perception.
You keep a very good eye out. Have you had any training with firearm?
come on,
I'll have you know that I went hunting with father.
come on.
And used a rifle, right? Because that...
They're both firearms, as I'm concerned.
I'm going to trust you, and assuming we all live to see the next day, live to see the next day, I'm going to help you out with some training tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Giving her it right now sounds scary,
Listen.
but you know what? Fine, if you're gonna take the risk, you take the risk. But let me tell you, I don't know how to heal you if you get shot.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we burn. So,
Yeah, the real doctor can do it, right?
not if I'm shot, so don't shoot me. Okay. So I will do that. I'll hand you the gun. You've got my gun. You've got my gun.
Okay.
You try and do a technology to get them off.
Okay.
Do a technology skill
You're trying to do a technology skill to do what?
to get you guys
Show
off
you
my
guys that she knows
back.
how to use
What
it.
is it gonna do?
Like a simple, like...
Yeah, alright, yeah, that's about right.
You get handed the gun, and you're like, you look at it for a second, and every technical drawing you might have seen should have prepared you for this moment, but actually handling it, for a moment you're like, oh crap, what are these things called? And you're looking at the parts, and you're like, I should know this. And you just don't.
Is
Tip
that
of
like
the tongue
a...
syndrome.
Is that like an insight? Oh, well, we don't have...
Just as
Oh,
long as
you
she's
have
not
insight.
like, is this the barrel?
No, she's not that. She like looks at it, and you can like, yeah, make an insight real quick.
Okay, that is a...
Pretty sure I'm smarter than you, David.
2... Damn, dude.
Damn, you gotta rub that deep?
You guys are
I-
both picking on me right now. What's happening? I'm your younger sister.
I'm trying to
You're
make.
ganging up on me.
I just saw you handle yourself with a
21.
spear. I've not seen you fighting before, and
Does this
I'm
seem like she
worried
knows
about
what she's
giving a novice a firearm.
So
I can't
For
handle
the first
spear,
time,
so
for
I'm
the first
doing something
time-
else. I'm making
First time
solutions.
I've walked into this house, we've agreed. So we believe us. We're not against you. We
Good
will
job.
make
You're
sure-
agreeing that your younger get a weapon. Bravo to both of you.
We just want to make sure you're doing okay with this. So what does that 21 say?
the insight, like you definitely caught the moment she grabbed the gun, and there was a moment of like, oh shit, wait a minute, how do I use this thing again? Like, it takes her a second to process. She definitely isn't super aware of that.
Please
but
tell
also,
her where the safety
because
is.
you guys were having a tiff, and Sydney's insight or perception wasn't great. A guy rounds the corner that's been sneaking up and attacks. Like,
Really
rounds the
big
corner and
family guy.
slashes at her. But he wasn't expecting something so big, so that's where the 1 damage comes. Which I
Oh,
don't
hey,
think even
she's
makes
down
it
again.
From your through your leather.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa.
You're not- you put in 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think it
You
even
said
makes it
negative
through your
1.
leather.
No,
I
don't
do
think
not
so.
see anyone.
It's because I'm way ahead of you guys.
Oh wait, it didn't add his
shit.
it didn't add his dex. That's supposed to be 4.
So 3.
Yeah, so you take 3 damage. And there's a guy in front of you.
I'm gonna attack him.
Yes. Sorry. The sheet freaked out for a second. Yeah.
I
I
do
mean, you
still
guys,
don't have the
you all of you over here hear the yelp, but you have to use your
We're
turn to
gonna-
get over there.
All right, so
Twice.
what's the turn order?
The turn order.
12 and
right now is- technically, it's all 3 of you first, but I don't know if any of you could actually get there in time.
But that doesn't
Oh,
mean we
pretty
can't do
fast.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, try and make it over.
1, 2.
Given this situation, yeah, he breaks off running. I'm seeing that. I'm hearing things as well. Well, hold on, don't run yet.
Too late. I already ran. I sprinted forward, and I'm gonna
Sister?
get in the way.
I'm gonna sprint ahead too.
I'm getting in the way to protect Solvus.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yep.
Okay, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. So I'm gonna have to spend my standard action rushing? Oh, wait.
Yep.
Wait, do I have to use my fatigue to run before or after I use my action standard to run?
That's so the fatigue action is just if you want to tack on another.
Well, I might want to attack, so I'm going to use my fatigue point to run again.
Okay.
Oh, I could
fatigue
use,
to hustle.
I could use fatigue so I could actually attack.
Yeah.
It's
So
two
if you
fatigue
spend
to
2
hustle?
Yeah, 2. See the 2 in front of the hustle.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I will try that. I'm gonna use 2 fatigue when I run up, so that I only have 1 left after. But that way I can attack.
I'm trying to think if I already used too many fatigue since my last rest.
Well, you used 1. For sure.
All right, that's a 20 to hit and 11 damage.
Oh yeah, you sliced his head
15.
off.
Yeah, I go
15.
running up. Ah! It's okay, guys. I got it.
I'm male. So, do you
Okay.
all have you all learned a lesson about your family bickering?
I learned the lesson that
Okay.
suddenly I'm feeling a little more fatigued. I got rest up a bit. I don't know. I guess we don't have time to rest up, but I mean,
There's a thing that thinks we're meat out there. I think now's the
I didn't mean rest. I just mean I gotta pace myself more.
Mm-hmm. Fatigue goes down quick, but those are like very powerful actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing a terminal, which is
Yeah,
weird.
I'll remake it real quick.
Okay.
So, is it now adding people in?
Yeah.
I see Salvas. Okay. Yep.
I believe that was the turn order.
Can I get a little higher?
Where are you
There
going?
we go. I thought I rolled really well on the initiative, but it depends if it keeps cycling through.
Yeah, I've been cycling through.
We've been
Okay.
keeping the
I'm pretty
same.
sure you're at the top of the round, but it's just at this point in the round, and I just leave it there
So-
until the next combat.
Okay, so is it did I just run or do my double?
Yeah, so it went through everybody's, and technically the next turn after everybody's movement would have been Silva's. So Silva is at the top of the turn order in the next combat.
I wasted those 2 attacks. I'm not gonna get those rolls back. It's all 3s from here. It's all 3s. It's fine.
So you guys continue on.
It warms my
That's
heart
nice.
knowing that all 3 children would come to my aid.
Now, all of you know, from this point on, it is a straight shot to the center. There's no more turns.
Okay.
Are you moving us or?
Yeah, You're moving.
What do you mean there's no more turns? Now there's a fork in the road.
I do want to.
I mean,
I do want to help
There's
Kareen
difference,
out.
I guess.
I do want to help Kareen out and kind of like brace her and like hold the gun with her hand and say like, okay, just like this is how you aim. Just
David,
And
you better
when
be
you-
going the right way.
when you pull that trigger, you need to be sturdy because you don't want to smack yourself in the face with it because this thing has kick.
Victor, I'm fine, thank you.
And
Please.
and with that, I don't have fatigue to expend. Never mind.
Nope.
Did I go the wrong way?
I think you did!
You're going the right way.
Okay. I trusted you.
So, David, as
Yeah.
you round that corner,
Uh-huh.
shot
Wait, did you guys go
Whoa! Whoa!
south or north?
loud,
South or east?
loud bang, and a bullet comes into your chest. It deals so piercing goes through that much of the armor reduction.
Okay, so I probably will get a bruise at some point, but it doesn't pierce my armor fully.
Yeah, so it
No,
does
4
2
points.
damage, right? So it pierces through 4, and then there's 4 damage on top of it. Does that make sense?
No.
6.
I have
Oh my God.
I have
So
6
basically-
reduction.
Yeah, so count it as 8 damage, basically.
Okay, so 2 damage then?
Yes. So basically,
Okay.
the shot rings out, you get shot in the arm.
Ah!
Ah, the meat's here.
Oh good, the fucker's here.
Yeah.
All right, Solvus, you're next in the turn order.
Hey, heads up! He's got a hunting rifle.
I think she.
How far away is he?
I don't know, I can't see, but I
You can't
definitely
see
heard it. It sounded like a hunting rifle. Feels like one too.
It was a hell of a shot. If you were like, if he had shot any later and you were beyond the hedge, you feel like it would have hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I attack him!
all right,
Oh, he's not that far because I can see
Hunter's
her.
mark.
he's not that far. Okay, he's Hunter's Mark.
With my knuckles. God, heckin' 10
Well,
and a 7.
unfortunately, neither of those will hit him. He does
Guess
seem
what?
to be wearing some actual armor.
Well,
And
Mm.
as you come up to him, you expect to see like one of the races that are common. Something has happened to him. Like,
Yeah.
you can see that, like, even though he's wearing armor and everything, he has like deformed a bit, and his canines are like pointed a little bit. He doesn't
Like,
have
is
wings.
he
But he's-
maybe, whatchamacallit? Not Fae, but,
Vampiric.
Enfi?
No, you've
Something?
seen Enfei. He doesn't look like any of the races.
He's just something else.
Yeah, like
Okay.
he looks like he might have been a Malkine at one point, but he's not.
Can I ask him what he is?
Are you just saying, what are you?
Yes, just straight up. Like, what are you?
He just gives you a toothy ass grin.
I hate it. Thanks.
David, your turn.
All right. Hi. He doesn't actually make that sound.
Yes, he does.
Are you
Canon.
sure? Because I feel like he does.
It was on stream, so it definitely happened.
I was just thinking of Armin
It's on
Quest.
the internet. It's true.
Yeah, he's gonna run up around Solvas and gonna do a savage attack.
Alright.
It's a 14 to hit. Is that enough?
It is not. So you run over, you swing your sword at him, and it, like, you realize at the very last second, it's like, oh shit, he actually has armor, and it, like, hits against it, but you can't slash through it.
Okay.
Alright. Victor.
I grant aid to... Oh, wait, no, I moved to. Never mind.
I'm going to run through 5, 15, 20. As I pass through, I'm going to be saying, Karina, gun, 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 Karina, gun, gun. And then
Don't listen to him, girl. Use it. Use that gun.
I'm going to, like, drop to my knee and turn to Karina and pop a hand on her head. Say, Karina, do I know about her magic abilities?
You might have known if you were around.
Oh,
And
God.
my name is Kareen. She's gonna shake off his hands.
Oh
Drama, drama, drama.
I visibly sink a little bit. That hurt a lot. I stand back up and pull my sword out and kind of turn and run off because I know I need to do something. There's something I need to do. But I just fucked up. Okay. So for the record, I didn't know about any of your special powers or anything.
no! You might not have.
No. Okay.
You left when she was 9.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
So I left 10 years ago. Is that
That's
that's
what
canon?
with.
That's canon. Okay.
Unless otherwise stated.
No, that's cool. I can work with that. Because that makes sense. We didn't have a coming home, but Victor is definitely like, when he left, he was this scrawny, more bookish type, and when he got back, he was definitely this brawnier type. But okay, that works. He's gonna like press up against the corner and kind of peek around and hold his sword, and he knows he has to charge his next turn. Can I see anything, or is it? Do I get a bonus to what I'm seeing, or is it just like?
No, it's quite dark. You know they went around the
No.
corner. It's dark and it's pouring hard.
Okay, he'll spend the rest of this turn pumping himself up.
Okay.
Which
Y'all
Does
with
that get
this
a thing?
abandonment stuff.
Depending on what you do, what are you using? The precise aim?
I guess I haven't used a standard action technique.
Yeah, so you can do precise aim.
I will. I'll give myself a bonus to my next.
Yeah. By the way, precise aim doesn't only just mean ranged weapons. By the way, just so you guys know.
No?
No, it's any.
Sweet. Then I will center myself and prepare myself for an attack with precise aim.
Okay. Doreen, your turn.
Alright, let's move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see him. 5, 6. And, what is this thing? Some kind of monstrous being?
He was once a Malkine, but it he started to deform. Like now that the light's in, you can see there are cracks forming along his skin, and there's just this slight bright blue undertone to the cracks, and there are large gash marks in his forms.
Okay, Kareen is gonna raise the gun. And she'll also, trying to see through the rain and the wind and the storm, she's going to take the precise aim
Okay.
to give her a chance to hit.
All right. This guy's
That's my
turn.
move.
Yeah. So, people ran up on him. He's a bit annoyed by that. That's fine. That's fine. He is going to tumble away, so he's going to use a fatigue.
You bitch.
He's going to back up over here. And
Whew.
another shot rings out as he shoots at David again.
Oh, motherfucker.
Does he hit?
You're armored. I'm not a threat right now.
I do want to say he has
attack
hit me
option.
before, and I have a thing with my insight, I believe, that after I get hit by somebody, I have +1 to my AC with.
Yep, towards that person. Yep.
So, a 16 would have hit, but because of that, it does not.
Yeah, so you're expecting it now. When he runs away, you're like, oh shit, he's gonna shoot me again. And you're just a little
Yeah, I'm like,
ready.
nah. Nah, fucker.
Alright, yeah. Just barely you get away from that. That would have
Yeah, I get to use that thing! I was looking forward to that.
Cool. Solvas, your turn.
I would like to move after the guy, first of all. Nothing. I'm going to spend 2 fatigue, and we're gonna go acid, or poison spray at his face.
Oh man, when you said we're gonna go acid, I was like, ooh, are we?
Alright.
Yeah, we are. And I'm gonna do acid first.
Pull up
So now he has
LSD.
disadvantage on his attacks.
Yes, he does.
And I can still do both of my attacks.
Because it was
I
just
believe.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being able to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And he is hunter's marked.
The first one is 16. That just barely hits, yeah.
Ah, frickin'! I should have saved my frickin' poison spray, but that's fine. 6. That's that +1 +3.
Alright. Well, what are you using?
My bladed knuckle.
So you punch at him, and just like David has, your bladed knuckle does not seem to pierce through his arm. Even though you did straight hit him.
Yeah.
It goes both
Gotcha.
ways, guys.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Alright, David, your
Well,
turn.
anyway.
Yes, seeing her do an attack that doesn't get through his armor, I'm gonna go savage attack.
Alright.
Cause really, why not? At this point, I need to be dealing the damage to get through that armor. And so here I go. God damn it!
Wow.
That's not gonna hit.
Wow. Well, it does not hit. He blocks it with his rifle. You feel like you would have hurt him pretty bad if that had landed. But,
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's always when I miss that I get the high damage rolls.
Yeah. Victor, your turn.
Still disappointed. I'm going to, 10,
Take guilt damage.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Emotional damage.
I'm going to free action, draw my dagger, dual wielding. I've got the dagger in my left hand, the sword in my right. And from here I can't really see anything, so I guess I'll use my standard action to move again, since I'm all out of fatigue movement.
Nope.
So 5, 10... Shit.
There he is.
15. So I'll move to flank. Am I able to move to my left here, one squared to flank, or
I'll
is that
say
going
you
to
can
incur?
probably do it because you probably go behind Solvas, like that way.
Okay, that works.
If you had Getting fully behind him, no, but he also has a
I was
ranged
gonna
weapon.
say though, if he's got to go through this square, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't move there?
I would have given it to you maybe there, yeah, just because you're moving behind Solus. Also, he hasn't ranged. Well, no, he has that perk.
Would me moving to the left there one more, would that
He will get an attack.
it would get me an attack up, but would that distract, would that give my allies bonuses because they're focused on me for that attack?
No, but he
No.
he can only make one attack up now. Unless he spends 3.
Plus, he's at disadvantage right now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you know
So,
what,
I
I'll
think,
burn his...
Like, we're good.
Okay.
Mostly.
Disadvantage, you try to run by and he gets spooked. He tries to shoot at you. And it's a big whiff as that
Good.
bullet goes soaring off. Alright. Kareen.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can see now. So he's almost
can all
completely
see.
surrounded. Can I see? Okay, it's dark, but the fire from a gun firing off. Can I see which direction it's coming from?
I mean, you definitely know he's right
Muzzle
there.
flash.
Oh, he's firing the gun at point blank.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was like a sniper there helping him.
No. He has the gun.
All right. Well, do I still have the effects of precise aim?
Yes, you do.
All right. I'd like to take a shot.
God damn it, with me right in between. I'm gonna get hit. I know it.
I'm gonna
One
laugh
of us
real
are.
hard when your
It's
little
not you, it's
sister
me.
taps you in the back of the
Have
head.
some faith! She's gonna hit him!
Watch your nat 22.
Alright, Vanderlyn.
Ooh, nice. You definitely hit.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
I like
Girls can shoot,
immediately
damn it.
duck when I hear the shot.
Do you have bullet time reaction speed? I doubt it.
He definitely ducks after the shot. It's all for
Oh yeah,
lucky,
I
but-
ducked after
You
the
can
shot.
cringe.
That wasn't needed, luckily.
All right, roll your yeah. So you don't add the +2, but
No, precise.
oh right, yeah, precise aim.
Precise
yes,
aim is plus damage.
fantastic.
So for a total of 5 damage to this guy.
right.
You hear as a bullet rings out and whizzes right in between Solus and Daphid and hits them.
Gods!
And because
The
it
shoulder?
because it is a bullet, yeah, it does go partially through his armor, so he does get a little bit of resistance, but not totally.
There definitely is some kickback, and she's like, "Oh, jeez."
Hmm.
All right, you definitely hit him in the arm. He's been shot. It's now his turn. People-
Can I do a
oh.
fatigue thing?
Yes, you can.
I'll spend. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 fatigue to do an encourage, and I'm gonna give. Who can hit him right now?
Oh, all of them.
Everyone.
If they
I
roll
think-
But like, who can?
The person
Whoever you
that has
hate
like
least right
the
now.
best ability to
right,
actually,
actually-
like, do some damage, I think, is
David,
Daphid.
probably.
All right, I'm gonna yell out. Okay,
David.
David, you see how easy it is for me to hurt him. Now you do it,
Okay.
Wow.
and I'll
So-
give him +2.
All right,
Y'all a salty family.
his turn.
Yeah, we are.
He's
I
gonna,
thought y'all were friends.
He is
We're
quite
salty
surrounded.
like bad calamari.
So at disadvantage, he's gonna try shooting at David again. You really can't get out of here unless it tumbles away. Well, actually, yeah, I think he will. No,
I will
He's surrounded.
tumble after you.
he's surrounded. So at disadvantage, he tries to shoot at David. Not gonna hit. It's a 13.
Oh no.
He does mutter to himself a little bit, and it looks like he's about to flee. Solvus, your turn.
Oh man, if you grant me 8, I can totally freaking.
Pretty sure that all of my weapons more or less have the same, like, properties. So everything's gonna suck hitting him. We're gonna try that hook dagger again, though, for light melee.
Grapple him. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And just to make sure that this is what I'm rolling. Yes. Meh. 23!
You
Nice.
hit him,
Yeah.
and even if you're not gonna do damage, you'll at least hook onto his armor, and you have control of the grapple.
Because I want to roll it to make myself feel
Yeah,
better.
roll the damage. I mean, if you roll max plus your modifier, it might hurt him. It doesn't,
Wait.
but
3. Is that right? Yep. Okay.
yeah, it doesn't actually break through his armor to hurt him, but you
But I hook it,
do
like-
hook him.
In like, yeah.
You hear him audibly go shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right! Ah!
All right.
That's
Anything
me.
else?
Nope.
Okay, David.
May I take a 5-foot step?
Yeah. I
Okay.
will say at this point he is like totally surrounded, so you get more than the regular flank. You get the +5 from total surround.
Oh shit!
So it doesn't matter
Plus-
where you are.
Plus the +2 that Kareen gave me.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty good about Savage attacking.
Do
I
it.
got a +8 right now. Wait, no, because I normally have a +3, then +5, +2, so +10.
Sydney, just so you know, you do have grapple actions that are specifically on the
Yep,
right
I
there.
just pulled them up to start looking at them.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, like, seeing that he is grappled right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just, like, maneuver myself right into place, and I want to stab him right in the heart.
Good.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
That's 12 damage.
12? Alright. You can see you stabbed right through him. There's lots of blood. He's still kicking, but like, you look like you got a really, really solid hit into him.
I feel very proud of myself right now. I don't think there's anything else I can do
You move.
with that last fatigue. I can't attack again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Victor.
Okay.
Victor.
I think he kind of crossed in, and as he was like moving into strike, I was kind of shadowing him and kind of like, okay, the situation's under control. And like as he stabbed, I kind of held back to like see what happened. And when it was still twitching, I kind of like released. So we kind of attacked the same general area, but I'm just covering his bases at this point.
Okay. So you still get the +5 for total surrounding.
+5. So I'm getting a +10 for this attack. So even with that shitty roll as a 13.
Alright. Yeah. 13? No. Unfortunately, that doesn't get through his armor. It's unfortunate. I know.
Damn.
But he
So
can't
it
move,
was-
so, you
It
know.
was +4, +1, +5,
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any other modifications? Okay. So I guess I like go to stab a little too soon, and he like twitched back and just kind of missed just barely past his like throat. But I do have a dagger. Am I able to do a second attack with that? A multi-wield attack?
Oh, you're dual wielding?
Yes, I've got a.
So your second
Okay.
attack, you do not add your rank to your hit, so only your stat, your attribute, but you also still getting the +5 from surrounding. And no mods
Okay.
to damage.
So to hit, I get the +5.
Yes.
I don't get my rank, but I get my dex.
Yes.
Is that okay? So +7 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
20.
There you go.
So no
so-
mods on this damage, so it's just the 1d whatever from the dagger.
1d4. So 1d4 for the dagger.
Yeah.
It's a full 4.
Yep. Unfortunately, his armor's pretty thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I like miss, but it's like fuck, and I reacted.
Yeah,
The
you
dagger
stab in,
into
and
its
there's like
chest.
this pinprick in the armor, but you feel like it didn't go all the way through.
And maybe it screeches, but it hurt, but it didn't like really hurt. Okay.
Armor's a bitch in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
Definitely is.
I'm gonna spend my movement to
Let's close him in.
kind of square off. Yeah.
All right. Kareen, your turn.
How's this guy looking?
Yeah, I mean, he's been dealt a good hit. It looks like he can take like one more of those.
Tell me, does all the surrounded bow that still occur if you're ranged or only in melee?
No, only in melee.
Okay. All right. In that case, I think the only how much is its damage resistance? Like 6.
Uh-huh.
So the only one who's doing more than 6 damage at once, David, right now.
However, I will point out the damage resistance is only bound to weapons.
Right. So guns
And also
still
your
work.
gun pierces through some of them.
You're special. Be special.
Guns pierce through some armor.
Okay.
You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
Murder the entire village? That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's a one shot. Let's do it.
I only have a +1 to hit, unless I take a precise aim. So I'll do that. I'll try and aim up another shot. And in the meantime, I'm gonna give. I'll scoot over here, so I'm behind Solvus. And yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. So this thing, it's, grabbed and everything. It's gonna do something strange, and it's gonna try and bite Solvus.
Oh no.
Oh, that wasn't.
Hey, you got a lot of natural armor, right? With your scaly.
That does not hit.
Yep, the 10 does not hit. It's the first roll.
Nice.
So he like gnaws at you and he tries to hit you. You can see the sharpened teeth there, but he does not actually get in, and he can't move because he's grappled. So it is Solvus.
So on the thing, where'd the thing go? So if I'm just holding him, I don't have to do any additional checks, and I can still attack him. I guess that would be attacking, and I'd have to just do standard unarmed, or can I still use my?
Well, because it's a brawling attack, so you can use your brawling weapon.
Got you. Then I'm gonna just go at him, hold him with one hand, and I'm gonna give him a good cross in the face with the other.
Do it.
And that is the term, because I went kickboxing last week, and I know what I'm doing now.
And you can still
It
attack
sucks. It
twice.
hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
You kick butt so bad. You do it. You
That's
do
fun.
the thing.
Hey,
Nice.
that is a D6. Yep. And he is that, I think. Wait. I keep having to rethink this over, and I just really need to write it down. Damage. It's my mod, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's
That's
the D6 plus whatever your dex or strength, whichever one you're using.
Right.
Wrong.
So the plus and plus 5. That's it.
All right.
I'm so
Well-
sick of rolling like shit. I don't understand. Can I hit him again?
Yep.
Because of my brawling?
Yep.
And it's 4.
That's a hit.
Come on, get above a 6.
Oh, that's
I
not.
was
Nope.
like,
That's,
whoa, holy shit.
let's try that again. 10.
Hey!
Yeah, that's a
Very nice.
definitely good hit. He is really bleeding out at this point. David.
I look over to a quick glance to Victor and I say, dead or alive?
Ended.
We have one hostage in the freaking Lewis house.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Wow.
That is a primo letter roll.
I'm dead or alive.
Can I just say,
Kill him.
for half of this alpha, I have no idea if it's working because of the terrible rolls.
So, does this creature kick the knife out of his while he's looking at me? Is that
Yeah, I think he's struggling to get out, and he just kicks your sword back.
Dead or alive?
I guess alive.
Alright.
wow?
Are you gonna do anything else? Your sword's on the ground.
I look at Victor and I say, he's all yours, and I
Start walking back towards the house.
I just like, I'm gonna get my sword.
It's like right next to you. Victor.
You're lucky you didn't stab Victor. If I'd rolled a natural one, I would have shot one.
Oh, if you
So
were
he kicks. So he kicks the blade out of his hand, and my eyes go. Fuck! Didn't expect that. And I just like stab.
Alright.
Just hopefully deep in his belly. What are the modifiers for that at the moment?
So +5 for total surrounding, plus whatever your stuff is. Right?
Okay, so it should
that's
be
for
a
the first
+9.
Yeah.
It should be a +9.
That'll hit.
Okay, excellent.
So
And then it's a d6 plus 2. D6 plus.
I think you've either clearly hit over his. Yeah. Richard's got it. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
stab through, and he
Nice.
bleeds out a little more. He's almost dead.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
you gotta
follow
play
up
the
with the
monster.
dagger. I'll follow up with the dagger.
All right.
So that's a d20, not minus the surrounding.
Yeah. So
I-
surrounding's still good. I don't know if your
Oh,
dagger
plus
alone
five.
can do.
I don't think your
damage
dagger
to
can
these
hurt
things.
him. Remember, you rolled max damage before.
The d4.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So.
then
Artemis,
Well,
if that's
can
one
I
thing I think
use-
about tweaking.
yeah. Yeah. If you roll max, give him 1 or something.
Or just like having like 6 points of damage reduction at level 1 is a lot.
Yeah, I was looking at different things and how to do it, and I was just going off of Richard's character. I'm like, well, he has 16. I want to throw 1 at the same at them.
seeing
Yeah.
that this has been a problem, could I cut off a part of his armor to leave an opening?
Sure. I will let you. Yeah, I mean he's grappled. He can't really move. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay,
with
so
that.
it's
Yeah.
3 for the knife, and then 5.
Go
for-
ahead and make that attack and just get rid of the total surrounding. It'll be like a called shot.
Okay, so without the 4, so +3. Standard attack. Nope.
No.
It dings off his armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do not.
It was a good thought, but it didn't work.
Okay. Kareen.
Get it, girl.
Try and do it.
Get it, girl.
Get that
girl.
kill shot.
Get it, girl. Gotta tilt it sideways next time.
Ah!
Otherwise, it's gonna kill
Try,
shot.
and it goes.
Jeez.
No, fuck. Kareem!
It's a good thing that David was like bending over to pick up his sword.
Goes over his head.
You just rolled a natural 1. You have no with natural 1 damage.
That's metagaming!
All right,
Oh my god, she missed so bad.
You missed.
I missed worse.
I
I'll
didn't
give
miss.
8
I didn't even get to
Solus.
start the attack.
You give 8 to me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Boo.
Okay.
Like, please just end him.
It's his turn. He's gonna try and bite Solus
Try
again.
to.
Well, I think he bites.
Disadvantage because poison spray.
Oh, you're right. Let me roll that again.
Maybe it was a good thing I did use it on this guy. Golly.
Did we get to
That is
see
a natural 20.
Kareen's-
Jesus
Well-
Christ. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. He takes 6 as he bites into you.
Oh god.
I was gonna be like, I bare my teeth, but I just looked it up. Penguins don't fucking have teeth.
That's why they don't have a bite. Your turn.
Still grappling. I'ma punch him again.
Shit
Cause
out.
that's what I got going.
Choke him out!
Hey,
Ooh.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
sick. Great. So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 10. 16.
Total?
Yep.
Looks like.
Because all my little weird perky perks.
You
Plus
do
my survival.
end up killing him with those 2 hits. You do just enough, even with this damage reduction.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was even without the +2 on there. I forgot the aid. But anyway, I look over at my shoulder at Corrine, and I just like give her like a little smile and a wink, like, yeah, girl, yeah, girl.
So.
Hell hath no fury like a.
Pangolin scorn.
Yeah.
Pangolin.
All right. So how are you guys feeling
Like
right
what?
now? I'm just curious.
I need to pee.
How am I
End it
feeling?
now, or like, should we start wrapping it up, or?
Yeah, I'm looking at this riddle, and we're at the first line, and it's 11:30.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
took a very long time with that RP.
Yeah.
So I was not prepared, but it's kind of fun and nice.
It was funny because
Do I
as
have
it was
time to pee?
happening, I was like,
Yeah.
here we go.
I think you guys are out of combat for now.
All right, Andrew's gonna pee. He needs to
guess-
do that again.
Yeah, I guess we can turn this into a 2-shot and finish it another day.
I think
Okay.
we might want to start wrapping it up
Yeah.
here, or like on a cliffhanger or something like that.
Yeah.
So, oh, I have the perfect cliffhanger for that. So you get to the fountain. It's still pouring rain. And sorry, let me return on the rain sounds. Still pouring rain. Fountain's here, and this guy's dead. You can very clearly see is like this guy was not like this at one point in time. But David will very clearly notice this is not the thing you caught a glimpse of.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
he
you
does
didn't
not
mention
have the
wings.
gray skin. He does
Yeah,
not
this guy does not have gray skin or wings.
And at that, hey David, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
To be fair, on my token, it looks like I have gray skin.
You're the creature.
Sorry, you said perception?
No, a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Yeah.
How'd you get perception?
I wasn't listening at first. Okay. So here 14.
Hey!
Still
Terrible.
good roll. Still good roll.
So you want me to tell you something really funny? If it wasn't
Yeah.
for that -1. So here's the cliffhanger. You look down at the thing, you realize that's not the thing that you saw before. You look up at all of your friends, and you suddenly, in the back of your mind, hear this very compelling voice saying,
Oh, fuck!
I didn't hear any of that.
I wish I didn't hear
I
it.
pick
Where's
up
that?
my
No, I
sword.
don't want to. I want to unhear.
So, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end that with picking up my sword.
We'll end it on that cliffhanger there. We'll see if we come back to that. But when we do come
Wait,
back,
what's the
my
cliffhanger?
God. That cliffhanger was crazy. Oh
No,
my god.
don't do this
It
to
was
me!
easily the best one we've ever
The
had.
most freaking armored one here, y'all.
yeah,
We're gonna get fucked up.
maybe someone was paying attention to the fight.
I had to pee.
Basically,
I have to pee now.
yeah. What you missed was David lost a charisma saving throw and heard in his mind.
Kill them. He gonna kill us.
Yeah. So we're gonna end
Wait,
it there.
who just died?
So,
Honey,
question:
we're
because
gonna
I
go.
hear it, does that mean I have to act
I'm
upon
gonna
it?
crawl on
Yes,
your back
you
and we're
do.
gonna Totoro the
We're
shit
just
out
gonna
of
Okay.
backpack out of here.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Just
fuck?
crash through every
Yeah.
maze. wall.
I think it's fair to say that Victor's the first one I look at.
No.
All right, and we'll pick that up. Oh, if we ever continue this. Yeah, it was a
All
right,
very
thank you.
alpha. Cool.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye-bye.